give that position to Reece Nelson to try. And then yesterday want to play, what's his name? Northside. Don't play him inside me. If you play him by the wing, that is where he used to finish work for, at Brighton. Not people should send me to London. Do all you can. If working Gunners Hop is, if people should send me to North London, let me grab Ateta by the neck. I will give me a dirty slap first, and then expect reasonable questions from him. So by the time I give him the next point, he will realize himself and know what to do. Yes. So that's all I'm asking for. Send me to North London. Let me mess him up so that he will sit up, because he needs someone to deal immensely with him. So you understand that he's playing with our emotions. My darling Arsenal that I love so much, and Ateta, you are lucky I'm not in North London. What I would have used the chemistry of upper job. Ateta, don't worry. I'll be there soon. Pray before I get there. You should not remain there. Another thing I'm asking for is, if he does not improve, I should be Arsenal coach. Let me take up that job. I know what to do. My days in Iwoyan, my days in Bende United and Bende Insurance.
The pressure is getting to me, guys. I was so scared to attack against the worst Liverpool in the last decade, and I completely parked that double-decker in front of my net and hope maybe that shitty Gyökeres stumbles into a fluke goal or some shit. No matter how much of a points advantage I have when I see Brentford in front of me, I completely crumble and turn into prime Ange Postecoglou. After the game, I told the Liverpool players to take it easy on us next time because they completely pounded us harder than Diddy, man. Somebody tell Frimpong to take Saka out of his pockets, because that literally was black on black crime, guys. I hope Trump sends Delta Force so they can take Frimpong away for abusing the shit out of Saka today. In my 6 years of bottling, I have never seen a bunch of players bottle it this hard. I could have finished the league today, but instead I bent over to that bald fraud and let him walk around the clubhouse like he's a real coach or some shit. Anyways, I just checked the schedule to see when we were facing a pub side again so I can destroy them and act like I'm the next Sir Alex.
Welcome back, familiar, to Northside LDN. I'm not in the mood today. As you can see, I am not in the mother effing mood. I swear to God. Get this Filo da Puta out of the club. Match reaction has already been released. If you want to see the match reaction after this live stream, match reaction is out. And this is how we're doing it going forward. I am beyond it. This manager's a coward. This manager's a fraud. And everything that I've been saying about this Filo da Puta, this flipping Black and Decker flipping Ant and Deck, this B-Tech Ant and Deck Saturday night takeaway live. I told you about this flipping pussyo, this Spanish looking Divina. This is Big Brother. You have been evicted from the Big Brother house looking pussyo to get out of my club, bro. And I'm sick and tired of this Eddie Guerrero looking, lying, cheating, stealing, flipping Borat unibrow wearing looking pussyo to get out of my club. I'm tired of this, bro. And I'm tired of sitting here seeing this. I can't even shout right now. In Spain right now, it's midnight, bro. It's midnight. I'm probably going to go to bed today at probably 3 a.m., 4 a.m. because of this pussyo. Because he's not able to get over the line against Brentford. Thiago just grilling us, bro. Running through the whole mother effing team. Bro, this is the call-out show. Welcome to the call-out show. I am tired of this guy. And Zubimendi as well. I am sick and tired of that guy, bro. I'm tired of that guy. Every single time I'm looking at this guy, bro, looking like Graham Norton with a unibrow. Let me tell you something. You can go on the date. You can go on the date show. You can go on the flipping talk show like Graham Norton and talk all your bullshit, bro. I'm tired of this guy, bro. I'm tired of this guy with his 50-inch flipping unibrow, bro. I'm tired of these guys, bro. I'm tired of these man, bro. I'm tired of these man, bro. These men ain't got the flair. These men are like these Spanish guys over here, bro. They ain't got the key to the city in Barca. You man ain't got no swag. You man got paella and flamenco, bro. You man ain't got the flair. You man ain't Brazilian. You man ain't got the tech. You man ain't from the favelas. You man never got shot around the corner in the ends. Do you know what I'm saying? You never seen the Jacks come on top of the ends. The ends is hot. You can't go around the corner. Can't buy little Snickers from the tip. Oh, fuck these man. But these man ain't got no. I'm tired of these guys, bro. I'm tired of these paella breath flipping flamenco wearing, do you know what I'm saying? Coffee breath looking Filush da Puta, bro. I'm tired of these guys, bro. I'm tired of these guys. Get the fuck out my club, bro. All you, man. And Jesse Pinkman as well, a.k.a. flipping Ødegaard, bro. I'm tired of that guy as well. Every time I look at this guy, that Hey Arnold looking football head, bro, looking like a rugby head, I'm tired of that guy as well. I'm tired of him, bro. This guy, every single time coming back El Capitano like he's going to save my club. You ain't saving shit, filo da puta. You ain't saving nothing. Do you know what I'm saying? You ain't Jack from the Titanic, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? You can hold Arteta from the back like Arteta's Rose and you're Jack at the front of the boat when the boat's got hit by an iceberg and we're going down. We are sinking under this flipping El Capitano pussy of Ødegaard and this manager in fucking... I'm tired of all of these, man. Fuck off, man. Let me have my cigarette, bro, because I'm fucking tired of this shit. Every year the same shit, bro. And man can't tell me I'm negative because I predicted a 2-0 win, Bryn. A 2-0 win. I can't even talk properly. I predicted a 2-0 win. I'm tired, bro. I am absolutely tired of this club and the failure around this club, bro. And the people chatting shit to me on this flipping platform about trust the process. Look at this guy smiling right now. Look at this guy. We've allowed him to have chest today. Man City fan, allowed him to have chest. Look at this guy.
When am I allowed to speak? When am I allowed to speak? Because Arsenal, you see today, Arsenal fan, today we're going to talk about history. Because, you know, history...
Hold on. I'm getting played back. It's echoing. It's echoing, bro.
Is it echoing?
I think that's me. I'm sorry.
Me, yeah?
Oh, go on. Go on. Unmute yourself.
Right,
hold
cool.
on. Go on.
Is it me, yeah?
No, you can go. Go on. Say what you got to say, bro.
Yehi. It looks like I'll be king again. Right? Guys, you see, today, yeah, I was on Rashid's live, yeah? And he had about 10 men on his live. You get me? It reminded me of the Avengers. So I'll quote Thanos. Yeah? You could not live with your failures. And where did that bring you? Back to me. Yeah? Because, you know, I saw Troop say the other day, oh, Manchester City, you had to sell your club to become a club. You had to sell your club to become a club. And I said, but you got your manager from our club. Right? And my problem is with Arsenal fans is that you lot just like to talk shit, bro. But you know when you talk shit, it follows you. You see like a snail leaves a trail. A snail can't hide because a snail leaves a trail. You Arsenal fans just love to talk shit, bro. So we like to talk about history. Yeah? We like to talk about history. Now, listen, today, I'll be real. You lot have never heard me talk about Arsenal like this, but I'll be real with you. I've always felt like this, right? But my Arsenal friends are very humble. So I've always been humble with you, man. Today, I'm not humble. Yeah? We like to talk about history, guys. Yeah? But you see history. It's not just about your successes. It's about your failures. So let me remind you lot some of your failures. 8-2 to Manchester United. Coming second to Leicester when they won the league. The last time you lot was in the Champions League, before this time now, you lost 10-2 on aggregate to Bayern Munich. You was in the Europa League for 7 years and got to one final. Right? Also, fans, cheer up. But what's with the sad faces? This is a formality. This is a formality. This isn't new. This is a formality. Okay, hold on, I got more. Top of the league, 93% of the season. No league title. Sharks in the chat, please, Sharks in the chat. Please, just to show us some respect, because the Sharks have come to say hi. Yeah? You have factually lost the most title races in history. You bring up history to only bring up your success, but not your failures. We got beef with Chelsea. We beef Chelsea. You have signed all of their flops. I'm not going to name no names. I'm not a snitch. I won't name no names, but you have signed all of their flops. One of their flops for their team scored today. Yeah? Arsenal. This is a formality. Today, I text North. Me and North are sending each other voice messages all day. Look, we got an Arsenal fan here. He's slumped. Cheer up, bro. This is the same shit. Last year, the year before. Like, bro, I haven't watched you win a league title since 2004. These are the same times I used to pick my bogey and flick it. I had to pick my when in your falls, picking my bogey and flicking it. I'll cause a problem in primary school. I promise you. And that's the times you what was causing problems. This is a formality. You guys can't bring up history without forgetting your failures. You have failed
Now, bro,
for 20
please,
years.
Jim Radcliffe was talking about the foreigners taking over England, yeah? Well, the first foreigner, he wants to get rid of the foreigners. The first one needs to be Arteta, bro. Ødegaard can go behind that as well. A lot of these men can go behind that, bro. These men need to get evicted first. Anyone needs to get evicted. These men need to get evicted. Because these men ain't doing nothing for the economy. Ain't doing nothing for me, bro. Apart from taking money. These men can cut, bro. I'm tired of these men, bro.
Obviously, North, me and you built a good relationship in it. But no, you see, like, you see. At this moment in time, I'm Thanos. So I need to get my shit off, bro. You know what I'm saying? You can't be angry, North. And this is what I said to you. You can't be angry with Arteta.
What do you mean I can't be angry, bro? Do you know
No. Listen to me. Because before Arteta came here, you was failing. You've been failing for 20 years. How long Arteta been managing for?
So therefore, it's time for us to continue allowing.
Okay, if I'm wrong, tell me. If I'm wrong,
So-
if I'm chatting shit, tell me, bro.
So what? So we've been failing. So that means we should just continue to allow the failure because
It's not about continuing. It's not about continuing. It's about being comfortable. You see, a man.
There's nothing comfortable. There's nothing comfortable about losing, bro. What's comfortable about dropping points, bro? What's ever been comfortable, bro? I'll be honest. You see today, yeah. Like I was confident. Like I was. Sorry, is my mic loud? Sorry. My mic loud.
Well, you guys.
Hold on. Is my mic loud? Someone in the comments said my mic. Or is it? Cool.
Yeah, you're good.
What's it called? Like I was confident today, innit? Like I was thinking, like, bro, like. Today, like, I was thinking, Fulham, obviously City did their job. Now it's down to us. Normally, we don't do it, but like, I was thinking, you know what, today, it should be a comfortable game. I'll be honest, that first half stunk. Like, the first half genuinely stunk, yeah? And cool. Eze, I'll be honest, as much as Eze didn't have a good first half, yeah, I'm here on the justice for Eze thing because how are you going to give a man 45 minutes, yeah? Straight 45 minutes here and then scapegoat him and sub him off first. Do you understand? Because I'll be honest, Martin Zubimendi was not good enough to last that second half. Do you understand? But man takes off Eze and brings on Ødegaard. Obviously, that's your captain. Do you understand? You've got a bit of bias towards him. Do you understand? But that bias has failed you time and time again over the past year. Do you understand? Eze is not getting no chance to get no proper rhythm to try and buy himself some more time in the second half. Do you understand? He had a stinky first half and was subbed off straight away, just like that. Unfair thing, do you get? I did a stream today. I did a watch along on TikTok, yeah, and they were all grilling Eze. I don't want to see Eze, this and that, but they don't put the same heat on Zubimendi, bro, because Zubimendi stunk just as bad, if not even worse. At times, I forgot he was on the pitch, bro. I genuinely forgot my man was on the pitch, bro. Do you get it? Zubimendi stunk just as worse, worse than him. I think he was the worst player on the pitch. I genuinely thought he was the worst player on the pitch. Then Madueke, yeah, as much as he didn't have a good game, he still scored a goal. Do you understand what I'm trying to say? You don't have a chance. You don't have a chance here. Cool. Your confidence is there, yeah, to go get another one to kill off the game. Do you get it? 5 minutes later, you sub him off. Somebody help me wrap my head around that. Do you understand?
Hey, sorry, bro. What's your name?
Vondo. My name's Vondo.
All right. Big you up, bro. Your fan base have been calling for Madueke and Havertz to save your club, and you guys used to diss them when they played for Chelsea. And this is my problem with the modern fans. You can be upset at a transfer.
Yeah,
because these aren't good players.
I never wanted them at the club. Oh, now do you understand? Like, I never thought I'd see the day yet where, based off what I've seen in the last few games from Havertz, I thought I'd be sat saying we missed Havertz. Never in my life did I think I'd be saying Arsenal missed Havertz. But clearly, based off how we've been playing with Gyökeres and Havertz, we missed Havertz today, bro. I never thought those words would come out of my mouth.
We're not doing. I'm sorry. I allow people to say their thing, but today I'm not having it right now. You're gonna sit there and say that we miss Havertz. When Havertz was back, what the fuck did he do in the number 10? Is man fucking? I'm sorry. Yeah, respect for bro. Are you bro? What are we doing here? Now hold on. Because this is what pisses me off. Yeah, and it's not.
Yeah.
Vondel, this is the first time on the chat. It's not aimed at you. I'm pissed off at the club.
I hear you. Don't worry, bro. I'm with you, bro. Don't worry.
I don't need a number 10 that doesn't create, doesn't break the lines, doesn't actually involve my number 10 and plays the most basic fucking pass. And these spastics online. Oh my God, again, like it's the Teletubbies, again. Oh my God, he made the most obvious fucking pass to the most obvious fucking player that wasn't marked. I am not giving you a fucking round of applause for that, bruv. Yeah, I'm not giving you a fucking round of applause for that. Yeah, Eze today was shit. I don't care. Man, like Booker T spinning around doing a spinner Rooney, 5-time WWE champion looking pussy, looking like Eddie Goldo. He was doing nothing today. I don't care, bro. You ain't getting away with this. I don't care, bro. Man's having too much time looking like Migos, putting highlights in your hair, looking like fucking Little Dirk. I'm done with this shit, bro. Yeah, focus on the fucking football, bro. I'm sick of these man thinking that this is everyone here is handouts, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? This ain't government cheese, bro. We ain't in America. We're in fucking London, yeah? You're here to fucking perform, bro. This ain't government cheese. You man always want to be giving these guys government cheese. Fuck that. Eze was shit, and we're gonna call it. Because if Ødegaard put a performance like that, we're grilling. So he's getting it as well. Trossard, I've been fucking saying, let me close the door because I'm about to get fucking kicked out of my flat. Trossard, I'm sick to death of seeing that guy looking like he's staying up with Neymar playing poker. If you want to do poker, yeah, go link up with fucking Neymar. Go do Bet365 and go live your life that way. Yeah, go to the bookies, go to fucking William Hill because you're definitely not getting enough sleep to give me a fucking performance. Yeah, Madueke, another one. No, stop nothing. Yeah, stop nothing. Look at Sabid. I am fucking fuming right now. Yeah, I am fucking fuming, and right now I can't lie. I am beyond fuming. Zubimendi, yeah, that Dracula-looking pussy out eyebrow boss-eyed pussy, yeah? What did you do? And these dickheads want to tell me he's better than Partey. I never seen Partey get cooked like that. Get cooked like that, yeah? And Gyökeres running around doing nothing with the league gunner trim, yeah, with the parting in the side of your hair. Listen, you ain't a streamer, bro. You're supposed to be out there putting a fucking performance. That weren't good enough, bruv. Yeah, that weren't fucking good enough. Not good enough. Do you know what I'm saying? I don't give a shit. No one ain't getting away with it. Gabriel, you were fucking to blame for that goal as well. Not just Ødegaard. You were to blame as well, yeah? You were to blame as well. The way we were getting ripped up in that midfield, everyone's getting it. I'm seeing Rice playing the 6, 8, and the fucking 10. He's supposed to be my fucking defender. Is man stupid, bro? Timber looking fucking bipolar in that fucking second half, looking like the game, bro. I love Eminem, but I hate Eminem. Eminem's the best, but I'll cook Eminem in a 1v1. Fuck off, bro. I don't need bipolar fucking the game from Compton at right back. I need you to put a fucking performance. You were getting fucking cooked in that second half. I don't give a shit, bro. I don't need bipolar. This whole team, this manager's fucking bipolar. And that fucking, the nose on fucking Raya. What did I tell you about this guy's nostrils? There's something about his fucking nostrils I didn't trust, bro. Looking like Edna Mode with that fucking nose. Looking like little Kim after fucking 50 plastic surgeries, bro. Looking like Janet after she fucking trying to look like Michael with the glove. Fuck off, bro. Put me a fucking performance and stop giving away the fucking ball. I don't give a shit, bro. I'm pissed off today. I am fucking every single time. It's the same old shit, bro. And then Saka coming off. Saka, did you see Saka? No, we're gonna cook Saka as well. That fucking pussy looking like Vegeta. Every time I see this guy's head's up like he's fucking Vegeta powering up. You ain't fucking powering up, bro. You're powering down looking like Yamcha. Are you a dickhead, bro? Are you fucking prick? We have to protect this guy. Fuck that shit, bro. I ain't fucking protecting. No, I've had enough, bro.
No. Arsenal scary.
Fuck that shit, bro. I need a pen, bro. Let me calm down.
It's privilege. No, pressure is a privilege, bro. You use the wrong word.
Hey, that's it. Listen, Arsenal scary, no? Arsenal beat Chelsea but signed their rejects, no? Get me? I'm gonna put the Arsenal scary thing on you lot because that was made up by a United fan that was fucking an Arsenal fan, so we're not gonna do that. But guys, listen, this is a formality. We're here again. I am here again. I begged you lot to conclude this league. I begged you lot. I've been on many streams and I said, you know what? I should just chat shit and go viral. But I'm just being too honest. I'm saying Man City are shit and we ain't got the courage. And I'm saying, we're going to win the league just because of you lot. This is the first league title we're going to win. Actually, no, the Gerrard slip. We're going to win this league because you guys are still going to slip. Can you imagine? Pep Guardiola's paying Bernardo Silva and O'Reilly in midfield and we're going to win the league. He's bitching, jerky. Pep Guardiola is losing his mind. He's scratching his face. He's scratching his body in on the touchline. He's spitting on himself. And he's going to win the league. And guess what? I'm going to have to hold it because I've been beefing him this whole time. So my fan base are going to say what to me? What are they going to say to me? They're going to beef me.
They're going to say you didn't believe.
Guys, look, this is your fault. So now I've got to cook you lot. I've got to cook you lot all season now. Yeah, because I begged you to conclude this thing, please. But no, now I'm here. Again, looking at your failures for another year. I've been alive for 30 years of my life. I've watched you guys fail for 22. For 22 years, I've watched you guys fail. This is a formality to me, right? I'll let you lot speak because there's a lot of people speaking right now. Gianni, big you up, man. You get me? Chicago, Napoli. I think you should rep Napoli today. You shouldn't rep Arsenal. But obviously, I don't know.
Even Napoli lost against Como, but
Oh no, Napoli lost. Hey, look, Barcelona lost today.
It's rough
so
out
you
here.
get me? I'm not gonna. I can't go too mad on the second team today. However, guys, look, guys, Arsenal fans, cheer up. This is a formality. I've been watching this same episode for 22 years. These are your failures. When you bring up history, please bring up your failures. Don't bring up your success. Don't bring up don't just bring up the invincibles. Bring up losing. Bring up the fact that Fergie won 13 titles and Wenger won 3. Bring that up. Why don't we bring that up? It's like everyone likes to forget their failures. We're a big club. Okay. Show me your success.
you know what's mad though,
2004.
you mean, yeah? I was with Hamza yesterday, yeah? And he was 100% confident they're dropping points. Sam kept asking him and he kept saying,
Bang.
dropping points. They're dropping points. I'm like, bro, and you know Hamza, innit? He's shameless. But yeah, listen, I've been telling him, innit?
He's not shameless. He was right. You can't call a man shameless when they're right. But go on, Yasser, do your thing.
No, because we asked him if they win, what are you going to say? He's like, no, they're not winning.
No. That's it. Look, I'll tell you a little story. I messaged North. North was on a little side mission today. And I sent him a voice note saying, North, you're going to draw or lose today. And then I'll become unbearable. Because now I've got to disrespect you, man. I understand I'm on the Arsenal fans channel. But it's time for disrespect. Because you, man, haven't got no fucking courage. And it's been like this for 20 years. But we talk about you look like you're big. But go on, Yasser, look, I'll let you do your thing. Let me sip my sangria.
But listen, I remember when they told me pressure is a privilege, fam. I don't know what's going on. They got G-checked at the G-Tech Stadium, blood. That's what happened today. Because they should have scored more than, 3 goals, blood. When I saw that first half, bro, I can't lie to you. That first half was haram, blood. You know what it is? Brentford and Arsenal, it's like Diet Coke and Coke. It's the same thing, blood. I've seen Arsenal fans moan about the goalkeeper getting pushed, you know. Hey, why is the ref not helping us about the goalkeeper getting pushed? I'm like, brother, that's how it feels to play you lot every week, blood. You know what I'm saying? It's the same thing, bro, man. They're throwing long.
Yeah, that's it. Sorry. But didn't they used to tell you that Jose's football stunk? Didn't they used to tell you that Jose's football stunk and how Chelsea are boring?
Oh, yeah, they used to call us boring Chelsea. You know what I'm saying?
Interesting. We have to cook these,
boring,
man.
you have to win, blood.
Okay. If you're gonna play ugly football, win. But it's like they get away with it. Now I'm done because they're gonna allow Pep Guardiola to win this league. So I'm done. Now I'm pissed.
But you know what it is though, they essentially what they done is they put all their basket onto the players, and because they had a good win though, they just hoping that the players are gonna just take them past it.
It wasn't a good window. Gyökeres is very overrated. I remember playing Gyökeres in the Champions League, and I said we gifted him 3 goals. He got a hat trick. Well done, but we gifted him those 3 goals. And I said there's nothing that's telling you that he's gonna come here and do anything. I'll be real with you. He's okay. I've seen him pick up certain positions, but I've also seen him not make certain runs and not be in certain positions when he needs to be there. Right? Haaland is a bad boy. Gyökeres isn't that. Gyökeres is a few levels below that. They got Madueke, Havertz. And this is why I say to people, why do you guys beef Arsenal? You guys beef them because of their fans. You don't beef them because of the players they have, because none of their players are scary at all. None of the players have got the courage. They got a defense, but then again, they play a defense of 4, and then they play also a centre back in midfield, which is Rice. That's a DM and an 8, whatever. And they play Zubimendi. They haven't got any courage. So of course they're defensively solid. They've got 6 defenders on the pitch. And
But this is the thing. You mean you're right, yeah. But this is how I looked at it. Do you remember when they used to compare them to Stoke? I said the reason why you lot are so good is because it's Stoke, but with better quality players because you got more money. Do you get me? Is that you listen? At some point we all seen it, innit? When you look at like the players individually, just either better defenders. Even the fullbacks are defenders. Do you know what I'm saying? In terms of like centre backs, or they can play in centre back. But now you look, bro. As soon as Ødegaard got injured, who was going to bring in Norgard? So if you had to take him off, yeah,
Sensible signing.
Which is what I'm saying. Because guess what? He's not there no more.
These guys beef Zinchenko, and I said to everybody, Zinchenko can't defend, but he can play football. Oh, but he can't defend. I said, why are you guys worrying about defending when you already have good defense? You got the best defense in world football, no? You got the best defensive partnership in world football. So why can't your left back drop into midfield sometimes and play football? Do you know why? Because you guys like to bring up your success in terms of history, but never bring up your failures. That was another stupid mistake. I think Zinchenko could put in 2023. That's when you guys played your best football. You're going up against Manchester City again. We've got this Pep Guardiola guy who's a madman. Don't look at it like, oh yeah, these men are shit, bro. You're going up against a good manager, and your manager's a very new manager. Your manager is our assistant coach. That's why when troops are saying you sold your club to become a club, why speak? Are you man not embarrassed? No, when you speak, you're not embarrassed. I'm a man, so when I say certain things, I get embarrassed. That's why I watch what I say and I watch what I do, because it's embarrassing. But I think the internet, again, I said this to Lex, you guys make watching football feel like Gossip Girl. You guys make football feel like Love Island, because all man do is speak. I don't see nothing going on. You got this brother here. Oh yeah, we've been failing for 20 years, and we're just supposed to let it carry on. Yes, clearly. What the fuck else is going on? Nothing else is going. You're signing Chelsea rejects and asking them to help you. You're signing Manchester City rejects and then asking them to help you.
Let's get everyone to have their say. You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna see you tomorrow anyway. So
he's having the sangria now. All of a sudden, sangria done. You know what I'm saying? Run to the shop, get some more sangria. Don't worry, we're gonna be here for a long time. Gianni, what you saying?
End of the season, you could go and get.
What else? I mean, what else is there to say after what you said, bro? This whole fucking situation is bullshit. How in God's green earth has Brentford lost their two best strikers coming into this season? We go to play them to go and push back up to a 6-point lead, and they look like the team that's trying to win the fucking Premier League. How in God's name does this fucking happen? How does this happen? Ødegaard, I've said it for time. Ødegaard should not be playing for this fucking team ever again. Ever again. The guy should not be allowed to play for this fucking team. I'm sorry. The guy's dog shit. I'd rather call up the youth academy kids, come up and give him some more minutes. This guy is fucking bullshit. Absolute fucking trash. As far as everybody else is concerned, listen, we all knew that points are going to be dropped and that this team isn't perfect. However, this is absolutely perfect that this was the game when idiots were trying to say we play the best football in Europe and that we're the best team in Europe and all this other fucking bullshit. First of all, Trossard and everybody, I'm sick to fucking death of seeing wingers stay on the touchline and the fullbacks are getting more opportunities to run in the fucking box than wingers. You means talking about Arteta is the fucking assistant coach. That's the whole reason why Pep Guardiola must have got rid of his ass, because he's not even listening to him. Because I don't see Pep Guardiola's team having the fullbacks try to go in and score. Or go in to go fucking cross the ball while the wingers just sit on the sidelines and do fucking nothing all day. It's bullshit. It's bullshit. When have you ever seen a team that is serious enough to go for a league title, sit back and just let somebody come on and just destroy them like this? Let's be real. They should have beat us today. We got even lucky that we took the lead. We're lucky that Raya, for as much as a bad performance he had in the second half, the first half, he saved our ass with that save. Because if they scored first in this game, that game would have been bad. That would have been a humiliating scoreline. They ran through the middle of the park is an absolute joke. First of all, the fact that Declan Rice was trying to be Mr. Play Creator today shows you everything wrong with this team. Why is a guy who's one of the best number 6s in the world even trying to be the main creator for the fucking team? Zuleman should be nowhere near this defense anymore. He should be nowhere near this defense anymore. Play him as a number 8. Let him shoot his little shots outside the box if this is what we're going to have to deal with. Declan Rice should be sitting on top of this defense. Exactly what you mean said. He's a fucking center back converted to a defensive midfielder. Why are we trying to make him the point of attack? Who fucking does this stupid shit? Gyökeres, man, I'm trying to defend you, bro, but you're not helping nothing out here, man. You're not helping anything out. I know the wingers ain't fucking feeding you the ball, but fuck, you got to try to do something on your own now. If you got to be selfish and run into the box, like in that play where, what was it, him and Madueke were the two up front, and he tried tripping the ball over the top to Madueke. You got to do something to be more selfish from now on and just start taking shots and hope something goes in, because this is just getting out of fucking hand now with this team. Madueke, same thing. I'd rather give – it's gotten so bad. It's gotten so bad that we're even talking about Havertz being better at the 10 position than Ødegaard. This is how shit this situation is right now with Arsenal. Havertz is that shit. Havertz is shit. Ødegaard is shit. Neither one of these two guys should be playing anymore. Why is a number 10? Let me ask all you guys something. When have you seen a true number 10 drop that far back in the fucking defense? Why number 10s are not even supposed to be going back into the fucking defense? They're supposed to be up there with the striker to add to creation. Why are we fucking making it this goddamn hard on ourselves to create anything going forward? This shout out to Shane Gooner. He was just talking about this. This fucking manager is on pace to possibly have this team score less goals than the Leicester City team that fucking won the league. Leicester City. How have we spent $1 billion and we're this fucking shit going forward? It's bullshit. The whole fucking thing is bullshit. Arteta, I'm sorry, man. If I was Berta, and if this ownership had some fucking balls, we'd leave your ass in Brentford and call somebody in right now.
We should have left. We should have left his ass in lockdown, bro. Tell you the truth, we should have left his ass in lockdown.
He should have never got the fucking job.
That too.
How you choose Mikel Arteta over fucking Carlo Ancelotti, who is absolute fucking haram.
Gianni, there's been so many things there we've been calling out earlier about this team. Yeah, we've been saying, cool, we had a great January. Has that really affected the way that we played? No, we haven't got the most out of Eze. We haven't got the most out of Gyökeres. When they've been informed, when we found how to get a tune out of Gyökeres, we haven't consistently done that or played him next to players that actually find him on a consistent basis. Madueke, Martinelli. Yeah, we didn't create chemistry at the start of the season when we're playing 3 DMs instead of building chemistry between Eze and Gyökeres, who have never played together. But we wanted to be defensive and have a defensive midfield. We don't lock off games. We've been stinking it out with performances. People are telling us, oh, don't worry, though, but you got a draw against Sunderland and Chelsea. We've been telling you. When we went up against Bayern, I've been saying it from early. I said, every time Bayern looked dangerous is when they were direct and when they started being physical in the midfield. Then they started getting their number 10 Carl in the game, and we looked like we were getting opened up. They just couldn't finish it. Yeah, we've been calling this for a long time. Do you know what they kept telling us? Oh, don't worry, North. Oh, but we got the points. Why are you moaning? Why are you complaining? Well, this is why I've been fucking complaining, because I watch games with my eyes, bro. I watch games with my eyes and I see what we're doing well and what we're doing bad. And I've been saying that this midfield has been getting opened up. It got opened up against Aston Villa. Yeah, we looked vulnerable against Chelsea. We looked vulnerable against Sunderland. These were all games where we were getting pressed the F out of. I told man that Zubimendi isn't press resistant. Why are you playing him against Brentford? We've been saying this for months now. He's not press resistant, so don't play him in the game. Where did he play well? Oh, against Leeds that doesn't press, that don't push a lot of players forward. Yeah, then he looks okay. There was a midfielder that we used to have that used to be like that. Oh, Saka used to be like that. We've had players like that are not press resistant. Jorginho used to be like that. Didn't like to get pressed. Didn't have the legs. Didn't have the ability to win the ball back. I've been seeing this time and time again. When I've been saying the system, every time it's like for like subs. Why are you rushing back Ødegaard and Saka back from injury? They looked injured. Keep them the fuck out, bro. They don't look like they're fit. Oh no, let's rush them back. In the press conference, I said Max Dowman's out, but we don't know yet about Ødegaard and Saka. Well, they look finished, bro. Both of them look finished. Why is it every single time we look at the second half against Sunderland? Why don't we build upon that? Why don't we continue doing that? Why don't we continue doing that? Why can't we play like that? Why are we only turning up bro? We didn't even turn up in the first half, and we didn't turn up in the second half.
Bro, because the manager's a fucking bitch. That's why. Let's call it for what it is. The manager's a fucking bitch.
No. You had 0.12 XG in the first half. And you know me, I'm not an XG man.
Did you see how rattled we looked every time they crossed the ball in our box?
Bro, them coyote throw-ins, yeah. Bro, them coyote throw-ins.
Those are real long throw-ins.
Bro,
those are real long throw-ins.
Bro,
go down that stupid fucking route of talking.
Sorry, guys. Sorry. I've told man about Gabriel a long time ago. I watched Gabriel against Holding, with Holding that season. We played him, we obliterated you. right? I've told you this Gabriel Don isn't good. I've told Bearman he's better than Saliba. I said I only see Gabriel be good when he's next to Saliba. And this is facts. Saliba's gone today. I was in Ricky's chat. I heard no Saliba. I said, oh, no Saliba? Oh, no.
No, you
Oh,
mean I
no.
can't lie. No. You mean you're chatting shit. He's a very good
I'm
centre
not
back.
with that.
He's
Okay.
a better
To be
centre
fair,
back.
I think they're good as a partner.
No, you're waffling. No, I can't lie, you're waffling. No. I'm not gonna let the waffle. I'm not gonna let the waffle run. If you want to cook my team, you can cook my team, but let's cook it with facts. The problem is this: we rely on Saliba and Gabriel to have 10 out of 10 performances week in, week out. They're going to be the one-off performances where they don't perform. It's just natural. The problem is we don't utilize our attack for the days that they're off. More times than not, he's a consistent performer. If anything, Gabriel's actually been a better centre back this season than Saliba, bro. Saliba's actually 100%. The one that's actually been regressing out of the two. We were looking at Saliba saying, yo, Saliba's the one linked to Real Madrid. Gabriel's been good. The difference is you can't rely on your defense to have 10 out of 10 games week in, week out, bro. Like, no, we're not doing this, bro. That's not the issue in the team.
When you're the best centre back in the league.
For the off days of the defense, we don't actually utilize the attack for the days that the defense is off. And every defense is going to have an off day. But that's exactly most of the time it's rare that Gabriel has an off day.
This is the problem, though. Your defense is also your attack. So when you say off day, you're talking about them not scoring either, blood.
You know I don't hear that. And that's why, what's it called, this season, like when we've had defensive deficiencies, I've tried my hardest not to really grow them because our attack is still as hell. Our attack is still as hell, bro. Like, bro, we're relying on Nodi Madueke and Bukayo Saka nowadays to try and win us a league, bro. Do you understand? Martinelli has only scored 1 Premier League goal this season. 1 Premier League goal, bro. People have been saying he's having a decent season. It's Champions League tax, bro. His 1 Premier League goal came against Man City. And how long ago did we play Man City, bro? The attack has been stinking throughout the whole season. And now we're having games where against Man United, the defense didn't look well. I can't blame the defense all the time, bro, because they do their bit 8 times out of 10. The attack is still as hell.
Bro, the attack is still for 18 months.
It's been dog water. It's been dog water, bro.
Yeah.
We've been needed a new dimension in the attack, bro. Do you understand? He didn't want Eze at first. Let's have it right. He did not want Eze at first, do you understand? And he's proven it every time. Yes, I don't disagree with you, Nick. He stunk that first half, do you understand? He stunk out the gaff that whole first half. But you didn't give him a chance to get himself back into the game in the second half. Didn't give him a chance to get him back. He scapegoated him, subbed him off.
But here's the problem with all that. Eze's not going to get a chance to be able to get back in the second half because look where he's fucking playing. When he was with Palace, and when you have a competent manager of where to put a number 10, look at his ball position when he gets to start the play versus where he is with us. What successful number 10 in the history of this sport gets the ball inside their own 8-yard box?
It's true. 100%. Yeah. No chance to really orchestrate.
And the wingers are further back. The wingers are further back in a wing back position than the fucking fullbacks are. So how is he even going to be able to go forward to get the play created? This is the whole reason why that the offense is shit. If you were going to be serious about this 4-2-3-1, leave him up there. Leave him up there, leave him next to Gyökeres and have them two link up play. If it worked with him and Mateta, it should work with him and fucking Gyökeres. Why are we blocking the fucking success of this? So again, the problem is at the end of the day is it goes back to the manager. He has not changed this offensive mentality with the new players that came in. That's the problem.
And you know what irritates me the most? You have guys like Madueke that will come out and interview saying that it gives us the freedom to go out there. Bro, you're chatting a bag of shit, bro. You ain't seeing no sort of freedom in this attack. I don't see no freedom in this attack.
The only freedom Madueke has is to kick the ball out of fucking bounds. He's the only guy that can dribble 3 people and then kick the ball into the 10th fucking section.
Trip over his own feet after making the hard stuff look easy, like, bro. It's so dumb. And I'll be honest, Zubimendi is not getting enough grilling. I'll be honest, Zubimendi, Zubimendi, I post on TikTok and I've been said Zubimendi is not better than Partey, bro. Do you understand? Zubimendi is nowhere near the level of Partey. Zubimendi is the player, yeah. When we're at home against teams who are going to look comfortable against, Zubimendi will look half decent. Zubimendi will show himself in the midfield. When it gets tough, like games against Brentford, like games against Aston Villa away, both Man United games we've seen this season, Zubimendi is nowhere to be seen in that midfield. He has no sort of midfield presence. There were times tonight I'm watching this game, yeah, and I'm not even looking at the ball at times. I'm thinking, where is Zubimendi? Where the hell is I'm seeing Zubimendi covering positions that Timber and Madueke should be covering, or Saka, bro. I've seen him on the right more than I've seen him in the central middle of the park, bro. It's stupid. I don't think Zubimendi.
It goes back to the stupidity of the manager.
100%.
Why are the fullbacks? Why have we seen throughout the whole season? Why have we seen Timber and fucking Hincapié or Calafiori in the box with the striker? What the fuck is the fullback doing in the box? What the fuck is the fullback doing in the box? Even with City, Prime João Cancelo, he wasn't going in the box. He was right outside, swinging passes in, swinging crosses in, trying to find the striker or create plays. You don't see João Cancelo running into the box right next to Haaland or any other striker that they had at the past.
It's only an Arsenal.
Idiot. He is a novice manager. This is the only guy. This is the only guy that requires his wingers to come back and play two banks of fucking five. Again, the only time a team has spent a billion any time to play a defensive form of football was Inter Milan. And that was under Jose. But guess what happened? He was still able to go and get out strikers to go out and go win the whole thing to get a treble.
The problem is, treble, by the way.
The problem is that this fucking manager has no idea what he's doing. He's all defense, no offense, and it sees. And again, like what North said, this has been going on. How many games have we skated by this entire year where we should have lost or should have drawn, and we just got lucky with these own goals? You look at the Villa game. Andre Onana ran the whole game. If it wasn't for his injury in the second half at the Emirates, and if Ollie Watkins had his shooting boots on the first half, we're losing that game by at least 3 fucking goals. And that's just one. If fucking Arne Slot had balls, in the game against us, he should have fucking won both games. But he didn't, because he didn't know how to fucking set up his team in that game either with.
Wolves as well. Wolves at home.
Well.
I was working at the Emirates for that Wolves game, yeah. So my shift had just finished. So I was able to get like a good grasp of the last 10 minutes of that game. There were fans leaving before they scored. Like before Wolves scored, there were fans saying, "Bro, we don't want to see Wolverhampton score. Let's try to get the train on time." That's what fans were saying. Mm-hmm. That's what fans were saying. Fans were saying in the stadium, "We don't want to see Wolves score." Long behold, Wolves gonna score 2 minutes later. Fans started walking out. Walking out. Bro, this is
Vondell Jackson. I want and all the rest of you also, Gianni, North. I want you to enjoy these moments because you guys won't be on top for that long, right? You can't even win while you're on top. So right now, I want you lot to enjoy this because when we get rid of Pep and we get Enrique, it's gonna happen again. Formality. You guys are disrespecting your defense. You guys are the best defense in Europe, though, no? We have the best defense in Europe. Declan Rice is better than this person. Our centre-back partnership is did it. Bro, you guys have got the best defense. No, so why are you complaining about the defense now? Also, fans, it's like you don't know what you want. I'll be real with you. You guys make football feel like a women's sport. Like I'm watching the women's, right? Because you guys don't know what you want, right? When I'm telling Arsenal fans, Zinchenko, he was a great addition to the team. He made sure the team was flow. Yeah.
Zinchenko sucks. Get the fuck.
Yeah. Listen. Johnny. You haven't played good football since then. All you've done is defend since then.
I don't disagree with that. But at the same time, Zinchenko, if you're going to go down that route of playing defense, then you automatically have to take him out of the team. Let's be real.
Yeah, but Johnny, you're seeing that you don't actually need to defend because you need to defend against big clubs, but there's more little clubs that will sit back and counter attack you than big clubs in this league. You need to be able to control games. And Zinchenko, when you guys had Zinchenko, he used to control games. And this is what I'm trying to say. You guys don't know what you want. You guys want to defend. You guys want to attack. What do you guys want to do? Because your attackers ain't great.
Who are you talking to when you say you guys don't know what you want? Who are you talking to? No, because you need to make that clear.
No.
No, who are you talking to, bro? Because I've made it very, very clear.
I've never seen Zinchenko.
Okay.
So who are you talking to? Because
I'm even asking.
Let me say something. No, you mean I can't lie. I never seen you smile so much. I never seen all the teeth in your mouth like this in the whole season, bro. You know what I'm saying? Look at the way man's grilling, yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, but you've been calling your manager a fraud. You've been calling Pep out. You don't want to celebrate nothing. Why are you celebrating then? Why are you celebrating? You didn't believe in Pep. If you didn't believe in Pep, then you shouldn't be celebrating. You've been cussing him the whole time.
Guys, can I be real with you guys? I didn't watch this game. I didn't watch a minute of this game. I fell asleep. I set my sangria and I fell asleep.
Why did you fall asleep now? That's it. You've done enough.
No. Hello. This isn't your time, Mr. Portugal. Where's your Arsenal shirt? Where's your Arsenal shirt today?
I represent my nation. Listen, you got to remember, man's Portuguese. Don't you tell me every day.
You haven't got one you ain't got one motherfucking Portuguese player in your team. You got a bunch of Spaniards. You got David Raya. You got Mikel Merino. You got fucking Zubimendi, and you got Arteta.
They don't want
to
be here.
To buy a Spain shirt.
They don't want to be here. Do you know where my Portuguese ballers are? Vitinha, PSG. You know what I'm saying? When the Champions League. Don't worry about that. Don't worry about my players, innit? Don't worry about my ballers, innit? Don't worry about that. You can relax, bro. Yeah, you still got Sterling. I seen you come to Feyenoord. You got Sterling with the Clarks in there. You know what I'm saying? Every time he's running out, he's got his back.
He's won more Premier Leagues than Henry. He's won more Premier Leagues than Henry. That's a fact. He's won more Premier Leagues than Henry. It's a fact. It's a fact.
There's a lot of players that weren't that great that won trophies behind other teams, bro. That weren't that great. There's a lot of players.
Sterling was a vocal point in our team.
We're not turning this into the City thing. This is the Arsenal show. But you told me I don't know why I won. I've told you I wanted Enrique. I told you I wanted a winner. And I told you I never wanted Arteta. And I told you I wanted a manager that knows how to play. He can play pragmatic, but knows when to attack and when to kill off games. Yeah, and knows how to win trophies. I've told you we've been very consistent on this channel. So I don't know. You got to take the bass out of your voice when you tell me you man don't know what you want, because I've been very consistent with what I want, innit? You don't know what you want because you wanted Pep out and now you're celebrating. Look how happy you are. Look at you. I'm saying you're on my screen here, running your mouth, looking at. I didn't invite Semenyo to the screen. You didn't piss me off. You've been cheeky today. You've been cheeky today.
Little Romeo, listen, we're not gonna do this today.
I'll be Little Romeo. I don't care.
Okay. Do you know why I'm happy with Pep today? Because I realized that Pep actually doesn't need to be good to win this league. Pep can be a mental. Pep can be a mental patient. No, guys. Pep can lose his mind and play O'Reilly and Bernardo Silva in midfield. We have won 3 games all year in the Premier League.
Do you know what you are? You're a top gooner version of a City fan. You're a top gooner version of a City fan.
I've seen Pep win the league games.
Today I am. Because I have I have begged you guys to conclude this league. I have begged you. I said please don't let Pep Guardiola win one more league because he doesn't deserve it. He's a madman. He does not deserve it. I am a flip-flop. But, Lauren, I'm a flip-flop because they haven't got no courage. And now I've got to sit here and listen to these men cry about things that their fans praise. You guys praise the defense. So you guys are defending. What's the problem? I never watched a minute of this game.
Did you have a cocktail today? No, real talk. Did you have a cocktail today?
The sangria. It's
you didn't finished. Okay, you didn't have a cocktail today. I don't know.
No,
because this is the Yamin behavior of a cocktail normally. This is how he gets after one cocktail. You know what I'm saying?
No. Hello. No, this isn't your time. Do you know what it is, bro? Again. Arsenal. Just remember, the reason why, look, you said earlier on this is not a City thing. Do you know why it is a City thing? Because anytime we win, North makes a stream. Lee makes a stream. All Arsenal fans make a stream. You're making a stream now, because today you drew, you didn't lose. But it's a City thing. But we're small little City, no? We're baby boy City. We're baby shark.
City but you. No one's mentioned City but you.
No. Okay, guys. No one's mentioned City but me. However, why are you guys afraid? Because you guys didn't lose today. What's the problem? The problem is City.
Because that's how we lost last season. Too many draws. It's very simple.
But again, who you worried about?
Anyway, let's go to Antonio. Antonio, what have you got to say? You're an Arsenal fan. What have you got to say about today's game? You know what I'm saying? What are you saying, bro?
No, it's rattled. It's calm.
Now let's just, bro. We'll go back to City in a bit. Let's get the Arsenal fans to say that, bro. Let us get our pain out, bro. This is therapy, bro. You're fucking up the therapy. bro.
Okay,
You're
look.
fucking up the therapy.
Okay, guys, look. Obviously, I'll move my mic. You guys do your thing.
Yeah. You could talk the 20 minutes. Nobody talk. No Man City player, no Man City fan talk for 20 minutes. You know what I'm saying? Antonio, what'd you make of today, bro? What'd you make of today, bro?
Wait, Northside, is there like a static gun on your live stream at the moment?
What do you mean?
Is it? I don't know. It sounds robotic, or is it just me?
I think it's you.
He sounds fine. He sounds fine for me.
I can't hear you guys properly.
Nah, but sign out and sign back in maybe.
Okay, I will do.
Perfect. No,
I'll come back in.
Way. All right, go on, Vondel. Go on, bro. Continue, bro. You know what I'm saying? Before Mean comes in with the City talk.
Honestly, it's like a rinse and repeat of a lot of deficiencies I've seen this season, bro. I'll tell you the truth. Like, it's tiring, bro. Like, when I watch Arsenal, it's a mission to stay awake. Do you understand? Like, it's genuinely a mission to stay awake. Like, I trust the defense. The defense will do their thing to an extent. Do you understand? It's the attack that the attack is just my main issue. I'll be honest. And I'll be honest. You see, with Arteta, yeah, we've sounded out on him so much. Yeah, it's to the point where it's boring. Like, I'm just riding through this season in passenger mode. If we win the league, I promise you, I'll be the first one to cry real tears. I've never seen Arsenal in the Premier in my lifetime. Do you understand? But at the same time, I'm at a point where it's just like, bro, it's just boring, bro. Do you understand? Been good. It's a rinse and repeat for the past 3 years, bro. The past 3 years, bro. It's tiring, bro. It's genuinely tiring. Today is just another game where it's like we should be winning the game comfortably, but we're not getting the job done the way we're meant to be getting the job done, bro. The attack is still the attack is still the midfield. Apart from Rice will do what Rice does. Rice will run up, he'll run down, he'll bring the ball forward. I remember after the game, I think he was talking to Igor Thiago. The guy was breathing out of his mouth. Like, I could see it on his face. Like, the guy was genuinely done. He was dusted. Bro. Do you understand? The guy he's run himself into the ground. Do you understand? Like, Rice just put in a nice bog standard performance. Do you understand? He didn't play great, but he did what Rice does. Rice did what Rice does, do you understand? You bring on, what's it called? Madueke had a stink up, but he scored a goal, do you understand? The goal doesn't mask the performance, but he still scored the goal.
But has everyone finished speaking?
Look at this guy.
So I got a cold. Sorry, guys. Obviously, I got a cold today. I don't know where it came from.
Continue, Vondel. The problem is this year. Why is the best opportunities of the game falling to Rice and Martinelli? Martinelli, how do you miss that, bro? Oh my God. This is what I mean about this guy, bro. About this guy, bro. Like, the most inconsistent player I've ever seen, bro. How are you missing that? Taking way too many touches. Rice, bang it the first time, bro.
Exactly.
But we only got our first shot on target, from a set piece. I think we only had one shot on target in that first half, bro. The football is diabolical, and these
it hurts to watch, bro. It hurts to watch. Bro.
I agree.
I think, bro. This guy's so true.
What do you mean you agree? You wanted us to at your club. Don't think we're gonna let that one die down. Yeah?
No, wait, hold on. I'm not speaking.
You wanted us to at your club, bro.
Hey, Vondel.
You. The
first
time you came.
Hold on. Can I talk to Vondel? I just want to ask some questions, innit? Hey, Vondel. So what? You haven't never seen Arsenal win the league, yeah?
Never, bro. I'm 22 years old, bro. We were 4 months when we won the Prem. 4 months. I'm 22, bro. Yeah. Okay, can I ask you a question then, quickly? Who's a bigger club, Manchester City or Arsenal? Arsenal with 1 more trophies. Sorry. 1 more trophies.
Can I ask you a question?
How old are you? Were you 22 when you switched from Liverpool to City? How old are you?
Bro, no, we had this conversation already. No, I'm speaking to Vondel. I'm speaking to Vondel. No, relax.
You switched from Liverpool to City?
Let me talk to Vondel.
How old are you?
Bro,
I just
hold
want to
on. Bro, let me talk to Vondel. No. Listen. No. Listen, relax. Tranquilo. Calma.
Yeah,
Tranquilo. Let me
how old were you when you switched from Liverpool to City? How old are you?
Bro, I told you.
What did you do with the Michael Owen shirt as well?
I told you what happened. When did Michael Owen play for? When did Michael Owen play for Liverpool, bro? When did Michael Owen play for this primary school time?
Don't do that. Don't do that. That's what you said. You said you had the Owen shirt.
Hey, no.
You switched from the biggest team in England to City?
Huh?
You switched from the biggest team in England to City?
Bro, when I was a kid, they weren't good. My dad made me support them, and to be fair to my dad, look, I didn't see you enough. You get
Oh,
me? I
my
didn't see
dad
you enough
made me
for me to
support
be
them.
supporting the same club you support. I'll be real
My
with you.
dad
So
made me support
I
them.
got to secondary school. My best friend supported City, so I supported it with him. You get me? I'll be real. Yeah, and guess what? And no one's gonna stop me. North can bring it out for all he likes. He knows the stories. He knows the motherfucking story. However, Vondell.
Bro, you need, bro, you need to go. You need to go
Hello,
smoke a J with that
No, guys,
sangria, man.
please, no,
You need to
please.
go smoke a J with that sangria,
No,
brother.
no,
You
no, Vondell.
need to chill right
I
now.
want to talk to Vondell. Guys, I just want to talk to
I'm all
Vondell
ears,
quickly.
I'm all ears.
Ah, cool. Okay, Vondell. So obviously you're a bigger club than us, yeah.
Absolutely.
But like, what have you seen?
I've seen 4 FA Cups, bro.
You've also seen your club in a Europa League for 7 years. You also saw your club lose 8-2 to what's it called, Man United.
I've seen the 8-2s, I've seen the 8-2s, I've seen the 5-0s, I've seen the 10-2s, bro. I've seen it all.
So Vondell, have you seen more success or have you seen more failure at your club?
I've seen more failure, but I've seen 4 trophies.
You've seen what trophies are those trophies?
They're all FA Cups, and I'll take them any day, bro. Do you understand? Those were good days in my life. Those were good days.
You guys can't win the FA Cup this year, so why are we talking about the league?
And I'll take the Fa Cup. I'll take an FA Cup.
Guys, it's all been figured out.
But hold on. But we're not gonna pretend to behave like what we're seeing right now is not good enough. Do you understand? We should be firing on all fronts for every single trophy this season.
Okay,
what are we talking about?
Okay, Vondell, 22 years of your life, this is good enough. This is the best you've been in 22 years of your life.
It's not
and
good
this
enough.
Is my problem. This is the best you've been in your lifetime. This is the best you've been.
Hold on. You mean, so what do you want everyone to do? So if City go on a drought, of being dead, should we all switch clubs like you then? Because if your club then starts becoming crap and your ownership leaves, you're leaving because that's what you're like. You're moving like
okay. No.
You know what you're moving like. Now be real right now, because you're shameless. No, you're shameless. You're shameless. Because you're sitting there. No. Just because our club's not been good enough. No, hold on. Just because our club ain't been good enough, we're calling it out. We're not the people to cook because we don't accept it. You instead, you don't accept it. But you know what you do? You do the Love Island thing. I want to go to the. Can we have a chat? Yeah, go to the fire pit. I want to do a recoupling this weekend. Let's do a recoupling. Recoupling with Real Madrid. Maybe I don't know. Maybe if Liverpool go back on top. Maybe I go back there. Go back to my ex. You can't talk.
What's going on, bro?
You can't. No. It's shameless because you're trying to grill the people that are actually calling out this club, bro. And you're trying to. No. I'm not having that. Bro.
No. I'm not. No, do you know what it is? Look. What I'm trying. You see, in therapy, in therapy, your therapist tries to make your situation easier. They can't change what's happened to you.
What's easy about what we're seeing today? What's easy about what I'm seeing today? There's nothing easy about what I'm watching.
I'm just trying to tell you that this is Arsenal your whole life. So what's the problem? It's been worse than this.
My whole life. That's actually not true.
I'm talking to Vondell.
No, but I've seen Arsenal win trophies. I've seen Wenger win trophies with flipping Mata, Saka, and Kashani at the back. Understand?
I'll tell you when your FA Cup.
Yeah, and what's he done since? With a squad that was deemed not good enough. With a squad that was deemed not his. He needs all his tools. He needs all his tools. Come on, what are we talking about here?
I remember Wenger allowing Leicester to win the league.
If you accept these low standards, Yamin will cook you. If you don't accept it, but this is your club, bro. When you were growing up, you're around about the same age as me, Yamin. You're only 3 years younger. When you was growing up, what was your club on? What was Man City? Your second club.
You know what it is though? You know what it is though, North, yeah?
Robinho and Stephen Allen in there, man. Get lost, man.
Hold on. Because we're going to flip your
Stephen Allen's won more trophies than Henry.
No. We're going to flip your mentality back on you.
Manchester City was gulping and burping Manchester United and Manchester when you was a kid. Don't forget
that. Guys, listen, look. We can use history to disrespect me, but you guys still can't win a title against me. You guys are afraid of us. So what's the point? What's the point of doing this?
This is why
it doesn't make any sense. Okay, so guys, we were shit in 2007. Okay, no, 2 seconds. No, please. We were shit in 2007. That does nothing for you now. You can talk about Stephen Allen now. That does nothing for you now. Yeah. We're playing O'Reilly and Bernardo Silva in midfield, and we're 4 points behind you.
That's cool.
So we're correct in calling out the standards because this wasn't the standards when I grew up. Thank you. Don't question my standards. That's what I was
talking to Vondell. I was talking to
Vondell. Why are you questioning standards? No, because what you're trying to do, you're trying to call out Vondell. If Vondell says, "Oh, okay, well, then you're gonna cook him like you want to cook Ødegaard and all these other guys," but then he's got the high standards. Oh, but this is your club. Now get out of here, bro. This ain't the history of my club.
No. Okay, no. When I first met you, I backed Arteta. And my reason for backing Arteta was no. No, the reason why I backed Arteta is because I said this is the best it's been for 20 years. So, guys, sometimes when you, yes,
bro, I'm not hearing none of that, bro. I'm not hearing none of that, bro. Yes. Like, I went to school. When I was going to school, the conversation was about trophies, bro. Do you understand? Not looking good and putting the pressure on, bro. I suffered my whole secondary school life was going to school getting cooked, bro. Do you understand? Rugby scoreline. Do you understand? 8-2, bro. Do you get it? We don't win trophies. That was the conversation, bro. Do you understand?
Okay,
I'm tired of. Go on, yeah, I'm listening.
When you was going to school, who was winning the Premier League?
Chelsea. Chelsea won 2. You lot won a couple. What affairs? Man United won 1.
Look at smiling. Look at him.
Like,
no, because Joe don't know yet. Because he told me that they're bigger than us. But when he was going to school, he was winning Premier League.
Yeah, but that's not when football started though. So you don't just count it.
Football didn't start when I was born. Football didn't start when I was born.
Guys, look, don't shoot the messenger.
No. You mean how many Champions League has Real Madrid got? Just answer me that.
15.
Okay, but I thought it only starts when you've been alive. How many have they won? So you got to take off the rest.
I'll be real with you. The difference between Real Madrid and Arsenal is that they don't have to go back into 2004.
I never compared Real Madrid. I asked you a very direct question. You keep talking about. Let's only talk about what you've seen. Okay, cool.
We've all seen Real Madrid win 3 trophies in a row.
We're just saying 14 Champions Leagues. So we got to take that away because Yamin didn't see all 14. So it can't be 14.
Bro, but okay, look, guys. For me,
so football doesn't work like that.
Okay, guys. Can I give you my opinion?
We've heard your opinion.
No. But this is a new one. It's a new one. It's a brand new one. I'll be real. Okay, cool. Bro. You can use history against clubs if you've kept it consistent. You see, if you was a player or a money man 10 years ago and you ain't got no bread now or you ain't got no gal now, I don't really want to hear it from you. Yeah, because I'm from the trench. Your badness has to keep. You have to keep up your badness, otherwise you're not on no badness no more. So why do I have to still look at Arsenal as a big club? So
if Man City go on a drought of not winning nothing, everything you won right now, let's say you go 10, 15, let's say your ownership leaves, go somewhere. So everything you won now is negated. It doesn't mean anything.
No. It doesn't mean that it mean nothing, but we didn't keep up the standards. So why do I have to
but nobody's not saying that. But no one's arguing that. But nobody's arguing that. You're the one taking away trophies won prior years and saying as if it doesn't count. Nobody's saying, bro, but who's gonna sit here and say, oh yeah, but we're not. We know we're not. Why do you think we're pissed off?
No. My trophy isn't. Listen, my Premier League isn't gold. Remember, my Premier League isn't gold. You get me? But if I look back when you came up with this gold Premier League, I've got to go back to when I was watching Ed and Eddie.
We're gonna have to start doing your mean timeouts, bro. We're gonna have to introduce that now.
But guys, my Premier League isn't gold. My Premier League isn't gold.
Vigal, you know what I'm saying? You're going to be on the list of timeouts, bro.
No, hold on. No, am I wrong?
Can we talk about Premier League isn't gold? Please? Have you ever heard me mention mine's gold? Have you ever heard me mention that?
My Premier League isn't gold, guys. So what can I do? I'm suffering.
All right, let's continue.
We've had a long
Gianni, let's go back to the game, bro.
Hold on, time out.
Nobody said anything about mine's gold, and you're talking about mine's gold.
Troop said that my club had to sell my club to become a club. No, you're not. But no. You know what it is? You got to hold. Everyone's got to hold porn for what their fan base has to say. Sometimes, if LB says something, I might have to hold corn for it. He said that my club had to sell its club to become a club, but then he took my manager and backed him for the first couple of years. He only turned on him the other day.
Bro, what do you guys want? You're still holding the corn that you would take Arteta after Pep. Hold that, Gianni. Can you continue, please? Let's go back to the game.
You said you would take Arteta and you switched from Liverpool to City. Nah, bro.
Listen, Johnny. You can say I switched, yeah. You can say I switched, but bro, again, I told you my dad forced me to support Liverpool, and I said to him, bro, Dad, I didn't really see you enough. I only saw you on weekends. Sometimes I missed the weekend. I had to. I'm from the trench. I made my own decisions. When you're in the trench, hey guys, all you guys who you did when you got with your dad, bro, you make your own decisions, no?
Okay, so when you're from the trench, when you're from the trench, could you go with the ops then? Could you switch sides? That's what you did. You go with the ops.
No, hold on.
You can't do that. You move blocks. You move blocks. You move blocks. You move blocks.
You're from the trench.
No more. You know what I'm saying? Move the ops to O block. You know what I'm saying?
Oh my God, bro, listen, North. No. Bear man switch sides. Kill me dead now. Bear man switch sides, bro. It's about winning.
Yeah, but did you?
People say
I say so. You're
I didn't.
Because you're from the trench. You're gonna switch side if they're winning. Yeah. Wow.
Nah,
Don't tell them what ends your friend. This is moving crazy.
See what we're really doing that much in all night. But guys, look, listen. At the end of the day, any Arsenal fan that wants to come to City, look, Vondel. Look, I'll be real.
What?
It's enough. 22 years, it's enough. You've been crying since you was a baby, and you were crying as a baby. You're crying now. Vondel, look, listen. If you switch to City, I can get you an application.
I'll tell you free of charge. I'm good.
You're good.
I'm
good.
good,
You what? 4 FA Cups. That's calm. Yeah,
oh, calm. Bro. And one of them was beating you to that final, bro. Did you get it? So I'm good.
I hear it.
Two of them were beating your club to the final, bro. So absolutely, I'm good. I'm good.
But you see, when we did the 4P, I beat you twice in that season.
Oh.
And even and Vondel, I'll be real. Look, Vondel. Even when I lost, when I won my last 2 titles, I didn't beat you, but I still won. I was chatting to a Liverpool fan. I'm at my hotel. I was chatting to a Liverpool fan, and he was like, "Oh, we beat you in individual games." I said, "But at the end of the day, we won the league, so it didn't Tottenham beat us, but what did they win at the end of the day, guys? Okay. It's not about individual wins. It's about courage. Okay, it's about courage. Do Arsenal have the courage? Gianni, do Arsenal have courage?
Arteta doesn't.
No. Because before Arteta came here, you hadn't won the league in 20 years. Arteta came here in 2019.
Yeah,
before
okay.
That, you hadn't won the league.
Whoa. Hold on. If we're gonna start talking
my Premier League isn't gold. My Premier League isn't gold.
Bro, I'm not even going down that route because I could care less.
Okay. Sorry.
What I'm simply saying is this. To try to sit here and say for Arsenal and not bring up all the shit that really went on behind the scenes, that Wenger lost all his best players every single year, is wrong to do. Especially you being a City fan, knowing that a lot of your good players that you got came off the back of the fact that Arsenal was a selling club at that time. So let's not do that. Because we can all sit here and say this right now. If Arsenal would have dumped in the same amount of money to Wenger starting the year that we let Robin Van Persie go and we brought Podolski in around him, we're winning a lot of the fucking leagues those years. You can't not say that. So you can't sit here and cherry pick history with that. If you're gonna
okay, Johnny. Unfortunately, sports isn't an if game. It's about what have you done for me lately.
100%.
Unfortunately.
100%. No, I'm not disagreeing with you with that. But what I'm saying, but you cannot sit here and say is that, oh, it's just Arsenal this, Arsenal that. No, there's other things that went on. So we do need to take all that into consideration when we talk about it.
But Johnny, is it my fault that the Invincibles got dismantled? The gold trophy, the gold Premier League, the only gold Premier League in this league, even though Preston done it before you lot, but you guys don't like to count it because it was an English first division. However, you guys have got more English first divisions than you have Premier Leagues, but we'll leave that there. However, you guys, right, like to discredit certain things and they like to credit certain things. I'm saying, guys, look, listen, this is the best it's been for a very long time. Enjoy it because
this isn't the best. This isn't the best.
You mean, you know what? Yeah. You mean, let me just tell you this. You mean, you make up bullet points.
Say again?
He makes bullet points, that he's gonna hear in the Gal TV. If a gal's live, you can jump on the link and you can debate that because all your points made any of these points.
You're cool,
troops and a gal.
Why beefing me, bro? Why beefing me, though? Why
since you want to war about yours is gone. No, hold on. Because you keep making points. No. You keep making points that we ain't brought up. Since you want to be debating points that we ain't made up, why don't you go on their stream and debate them? Let's get back on topic and talk about the game today. And I'm bringing up Nat. Bring up Nat Star. You know what I'm saying? Big up Nat Star.
Big up. I'm gonna head out. Thank you for having me.
Now, big up.
Yeah, no, that was shocking. That was fucking.
Should I? So today's game, I didn't watch today's game, so I don't have an opinion.
I mean, chill, bro.
Yeah, come on, man. Come on.
We'll smoke a joint. Bro.
So what we doing?
I can't hear him. I can't hear him. Sorry.
My days.
Look at this guy.
Anyway, like for me, yeah. As soon as you got Ødegaard on second half, done.
Yeah.
It was done and dusted. I don't give a shit, right? I don't give a shit.
He's trash.
After he came on, yeah? I don't give a shit. For me, this manager is holding this football club back. I've been saying it. I never wanted him in the first place. You know, the way we play is nothing short of shocking. It's horrific. We're saying the same shit week in, week out, year in, year out. Like Brentford, if they had a proper striker that was clinical, they would have won 3-4-1 tonight. It was that bad. We didn't control the game. We didn't defend well enough. We always looked shaky. Like, do you know what I'm saying? Like when Saka came on, what the hell did he do, man?
Nothing.
300k a week, 200k goal bonus. You having a laugh? And then what is it? We got oh my days, like David Wright. I mean David Wright. There was so much wrong with this team today. Yeah, how can you go from Sunderland 3-0? Yeah, granted it wasn't scintillating by any stretch of the imagination, but we got the clean sheet, all open play goals. But when we needed a set piece tonight, when we needed an own goal tonight, it didn't happen. Wagwan for that bullshit. Do you know what I'm saying? Like Zubimendi again. It's just like this manager never learns. Declan Rice doing all the running, made a last-ditch tackle / interception, whatever at the end. Mosquera, he cocked up a bit, but then he recovered. Fair play. It is what it is. But even though, like, you know, Saliba being injured and all of that, like he was being shaky before that. So even though Madueke scored, it's just like I wanted to see Martinelli on the right. Like, why can this manager never pick the right players in the right positions, playing the right roles when he needs to? Why is he sticking with the most defensive 4-3-3 I have ever seen in my entire life? Gianni, any of you guys, can you name me another period of time, another era, another team manager that has ever played a 4-3-3 that defensive and even been remotely close to success? Because I can't think of one. What happened to these 72 formations? What happened to finding a way? You must believe. Find margins, guys, and all of that. The light bulb, squeezing the lemon and all of that bollocks. Do you know what I'm saying? All of this PR Emmy League, all of this PR OSES has come down to this. We're now 4 points ahead. That will go down to 2 or 1 in the next couple of weeks. That's reality. All of these top gooners and all of that, these Arteta lovers, yeah, they weren't confident. Oh, I wonder why. Because you understand now, reality is sinking in. You're in the sunken place like Daniel Kaluuya in Get Out, bro. That's where you're at right now. You're scratching the chair. You're wondering how you're going to get out of this hellhole, out of this nightmare. And it's not happening, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? And you're not going to get that ending as well. If you know people, yeah? This is the reality of the ass now. The only way we win this league now is if we get rid of that fucking manager, get rid of Airport Albert as well, start playing the right players in their proper goddamn positions, yeah? The fans grow a pair of fucking bollocks, and then maybe we can get over the line. Bring Patrick Vieira until the end of the season. Bring Arsene Wenger back for a few months. I don't care. I predicted a 2-1 win. I'm so toxic and negative. I predicted a 2-1 win. It's almost like when we're doing well, we're more confident than the other people on the other side of the fence. But when we drop points, when we lose, they revert back to tie. Like what go on for that bullshit? It's the same thing. We keep seeing the same thing. If you do the same thing and expect different results each time, that's called insanity. Slamming your head into a brick wall every single time. I swear, Lego Head is a crash dummy, bro. He went from Arteta to Lego Head just like that. And if we lose the League Cup final, Lord of mercy, best believe, meltdowns all round. And then it will also prove what I've been saying for the longest, especially this season. We don't win that League Cup, it proves we don't have it up here. We don't have the minerals. We don't have the mentality. We got nothing about us. No grit, no heart, no passion, no desire. And then we fold when the pressure's really on, like a deck of cards, mate.
Also, that as well, you're right. And by the way, Northside, thanks for having me on, and salute to all the panel. What we mentioned about the Carling Cup final is absolutely imperative. It's become even more important now for us to win it. Now, I mentioned our fixture list coming up. So next is Wigan this weekend, which we should win. Wolves. Now, remember how we won at home against Wolves. It's going to be difficult playing them away. The scum down the road are going to have a possible manager bounce. Then we got Chelsea. Then Brighton. And then after that, we got, the games they space out a little bit more. But what I forgot to mention, and I apologise for this, if we get through with Wigan, which we should do, more games in the FA Cup. Champions League. 4 points in front of Man City at the moment. We can't even afford to rotate now or even to rest players now. We already got injuries. Possibly we're going to have more injuries due to not affording to rotate and to rest players now. So just be prepared, guys, that it could get worse than already is, because in a space of like a week or so, now we're just 4 points in front of Man City. Just 4. Now imagine if we lost tonight, it would have been 3. Imagine that. So just be prepared, guys, that it could get worse, like before it gets better. So yeah, I don't know.
Hey Lex, what today? Come on, bro. We gotta cook these, bro.
Let's smile.
All right, here we go.
Here we go.
Hey, Lex,
no, it's not. I'm not here to cook anyone.
No.
No, these guys are my friends. I wouldn't do that to them. I'm a good guy.
What I would say is that us and Liverpool had better title races in it. That's what I'll say, innit? You get me? That's at least I knew Liverpool had.
What you talk? Well, no, it's not time to talk shit. They're still in the lead. What are you talking about? To be honest, I don't know why these guys sound so scared. You guys got this.
Their Premier League is gold.
Well, none of us here are scared, brother. I want to make that crystal clear. Yeah, none of us are scared, innit? We just understand and know reality, innit? We've seen this movie so many times before. That other side, because you're preaching to the converted, bruv. That other side, they're in the get out. They're in the sunken place, bruv. Yeah, they're in the sunken place. We're out. We're already outside. We're already doing our thing, yeah? They're in the sunken place. They're the ones that are shitting themselves, bruv, because they've been backing this thing the whole damn time. The whole time. We've been sitting here saying the real shit. And every time we're right, season upon season, it comes to fruition. And this will be his last season if he fucks it up again. One more time. Do you know what I'm saying? It's what it is.
Yeah. So what are you telling me though, man? How you been, man?
And dog.
Yeah. Good, yeah.
Yeah, bro. Been wanting my team to lose. These motherfuckers keep winning, blood.
Oh yeah. It's good to win, man. Look, you get me. Once Lot's gone, hopefully we can get a decent title race back on, man. You get me?
Yeah.
We can you get me? You know what I'm trying to say? Because these lot, I don't know these lot on.
No, man. No, it's a good point.
Yeah, I think so. Look, for what they've been for 20 years, I think so. This is
a
brilliant.
good point, bruv. It's a good point, innit?
Hey, North,
they'll be fine, innit?
This ain't a good point today, North. Hello?
You already know my thoughts, bro. You already know my thoughts, bro. You already know my
No,
thoughts.
I
Anyway, let's
didn't
go
hear you
to,
earlier. I didn't hear you.
I never hear it either. I
This guy
wasn't
start
here.
waffling about City, bro.
I wasn't
Man
here
already
either.
knows what I'm on. Sam, what you saying, man? What's your thoughts, bro?
Hey, pick up the panel, pick up everyone, even to you, North. But bro, Antonio, big up to you as well. First time I've ever spoken to you, bro.
Hey, big up, man.
North, what happened? Johnny, my bro, now always, man. North, you meant to tell me you got the double uppercut tonight, yeah? By both Brentford and Atleti, broski. What happened, North? Well, I mean, first of all, exactly. You didn't think I was gonna come here and cook you, North, big time. Yeah, you didn't think I was gonna do that, bro. Yeah. So let's get one thing straight here, North. Arsenal decided to bowl it, you know, like a bunch of cockroaches. Well, that was known for time. Then we also have something else. No, your second team, North, decided to collapse in Atleti's ground. Big up, North, yeah? And tonight, my bro, it's just celebration big time as a Madridista. Big up to you, North, yeah? And Johnny, he's laughing because he knows, bruv, yeah? He knows, bruv, yeah? And salute to you, Arteta, for being an absolute donkey and screwing up again. Because like Nat said, how you, man, are not like 9 or 10 to 12 points clear of this shit City side, I will never, ever, ever understand. Because let's be real. If this was Lex team last season, bro, he's running away with the league. He's running away with it. If this was Arsenal under Arsene Wenger, you man are running away with the league. Do you get me? You, in fact, now you would be resting your players in this league to focus on, these cup games and in the UCL. Let's just be real with it, mate.
Facts.
But
yeah.
This guy, again, stubborn as you know, God knows what. You know, he starts as a fair enough. I agree with that. But then what do? He's playing crap. Cool. He deserves to get up though. That useless captain comes on once again, and you know, someone said at halftime, "You'll come out with a different team." Yeah, you did come out with a different team when he came on. You were even more shit when he came on. Do you get me? In fact, you were worse when he came on, and he was one of the main reasons why you even conceded that goal. Every time you were attacking, kept giving the ball away or hit the ball too hard, and you couldn't get it. Bro, I'm just gonna make something clear. If people still believe that manager is the right answer, bro, even if you guys win anything this season, it's not because of Arteta. It's despite of him. It's because of these players actually doing more than this manager. Yeah? Don't get fooled, people. This manager is not the reason why you're top. It's because of your amazing defense, I will say that, and the likes of Declan Rice and Zubimendi and these guys. Because Arteta, bro, let's be real with it, mate.
He's shit.
He's shit. And do you know what? Icing on the cake. The fact you've got Arsenal fans saying, I miss Kai Havertz in 2026. Facts. That tells you everything you need to know. Over $1 billion spent, and you're missing Kai Havertz.
Yep.
Havertz, who is crap. That tells you everything you need to know as well. So, North, big up, mate, to you for your first team, Arsenal, for what they did, and big up to your second team as well, for what they did as well, North. Yeah? Salute, my brother. How are you, by the way, North?
Real quick. Sam, real quick. That's the same to what you brought up with the Atletico Madrid. That shows how much even more shit Arteta is. Even Simeone realized with how weak Barcelona was, go gung-ho and take advantage of them. Why can't Arteta do that? Mm-hmm. Why can't Arteta do that? It's the same
because he's got PTSD.
Do you know why? It's not. Exactly. Because after what City did. Yeah, because what City did in that title race, he's clearly sat there and he's been like, he's not going to do this anymore. Because when he decides to open up, all right, your defense ain't that much compact anymore. He has one way of playing and he's going to stick with it. It's just what it is, in it. So, yeah, it looks great that you haven't conceded more than, 2 goals beside the Man United game. But again, people don't look at the negatives. And your attack, bro, you could get so much more out of these players and from your attack. But this manager will not allow that. He won't allow that. You've got a great squad. You've got an amazing squad. All right, I will admit that. You've got an unbelievable squad. but you've got the complete wrong manager for this. Okay. It's just, hate to break it. North, you know I love you, brother. You know I love you, brother. But tonight, bro, I just had to. I had to. No, I'm sorry, bro.
It's calm. I know you're still salty that we beat you in the cup, innit? If we beat you in the league and you win the cup, that's fine, innit? You can sit there with your... You can sit there with your men in black.
No, that's history. That's history. Hey, no, hello, that's history. You can't bring that up. Yeah, me, that's history. That's history, bro. Why are you bringing that up today? Today's Brentford, no? It's not Real Madrid.
Bro, I'm talking to men in black, bro. I wasn't addressing you, bro.
Yeah, when I was talking to Von Dell, it was all a problem.
I know, but this is Northside LDN, so I make the rules. You know what I'm saying? You sit back down. This is how we do it, man. You know what I'm saying? It's a dictatorship. When you're on the screen, it's a dictatorship. When you're here, it's a dictatorship because we have to.
I know. I'm just giving you a warning.
With the Ali G cap. You know what I'm saying? And just relax right now.
I'm just here to warn you.
We're not going to the trench tomorrow if you continue. We're not going to the trench. Go to the chicken shop.
I'm just giving you a heads up.
If you continue, bro.
I'm just giving you a heads up. It's just a heads up, bro.
Don't blame me.
Just don't bottle these 2 weeks.
Have you got the right manager, Madrid? Have you got the right manager? Because you look really giddy right now. Have you got the right manager, Madrid?
This manager is a scumbag. Yeah?
You know that you're talking the process.
It's one of these ones on him. That's where he is. That's where he literally is.
I don't know, but you're very giddy right now. I don't know. You jumped on like a gal. You know what I'm saying? You jumped on like a gal, very giddy, and you're very, very happy now. I thought you
you're very aggressive today. You're very aggressive today.
North.
I am. I'm about to sit here. You talking about Man City for 45 minutes, bro. You know what I'm saying? I never asked you to jump on with a 45-minute monologue about Man City. We're here to review the game, bro.
Cool.
Look. But again, look. What Antonio said.
I'm cocky though.
Yeah, but what Antonio said is that the reason why Arteta is playing defensive because he's scared of City. So it's actually about City. Whether you like it or not, it's about us.
It's not about City. It's about overall.
Before you win this league, you got to think about Man City. 100%.
But it's not just City though.
Okay, so then what's the if we're not factors, then why can't you go win the league? Because
he's put this approach with any team. But it's not. No, City's part of it. He's definitely scared of City, but he's also scared of Liverpool. He's faced Liverpool twice this season. Has been cowardice in both the games against Liverpool. He was cowardice against Sunderland. He was a coward against Chelsea, even when they were down to 10 men. He was a coward against the first game against Aston Villa because they were on a roll. Do you know what I mean? We've seen him have this approach even against Fulham and West Ham this season. It's not just about City, bro. Yes, City's part of it. Bro, I've seen him do the same approach up against PSG when my fan base were telling me we don't fear PSG. I've seen him do it against Bayern Munich a couple of seasons ago and they kicked us out when Tuchel was already getting fired. Bro, I've seen this guy do this on numerous occasions, bro. He's scared of anybody that can actually play ball and attack and bring the game to us. He has this kind of approach. Look at his approach against Man United, bro. Carrick, you know. Carrick. And he's behaving like that. That's crazy. Carrick. Man's scared of Carrick. Man thought he was John Wick. Man thought he had the 9mm. We thought he was 9.
It's Carrick.
You know what I'm saying? Man's getting all shook. He's a pussy. You know what I'm saying?
You know what I think though?
This is what I'm saying. He's a pussy, bro. Man.
Yeah.
This guy's a coward. But you know what it is? Yeah. At the end of the day. You know what it is, yeah? You know when this is what Arteta is. Arteta is the man, yeah. When he's with the man, and he's like, there's 20 man rolling, he feels he's the guy because he's got the boys with him. But he's one of those guys, and when you catch him on the J's, he got no heart because all his chest comes from when he's around his boy. He's a coward, bro. You can't take a coward. Them guys are cowards at heart, innit? So they're always going to be cowards. You know what I'm saying? And that's what Arteta is. When it's time to be brave and make decisions, he's not like that, bro.
I know, can I ask you a question though? Before Arteta came, was you lot showing courage?
Before Arteta came, we lost our standards before he came to Arsenal.
Okay, there we go. Okay, that's what I want to ask.
So what's the point of what you just asked me? What's the point of what you just asked me?
Wait. Relax,
no,
bro.
You sound upset, Naito.
Before Arteta, you man didn't have chess. We had chess when you lot didn't have chess. You weren't even supporting Man City when we had chess. You were a Liverpool fan. So hold that. Do you know what I'm saying? What are you talking about?
Wait, what?
Yeah, when I was a kid. When I was a baby. My dad. When I was
a baby. He said secondary school.
But I didn't know.
How can you switch clubs? What the hell?
He was 16.
No one's going to stop you.
He jumped from the biggest team in England to City.
Unbelievable.
Because when I was a kid, Liverpool weren't the biggest club in England in my
When
eyes.
I was a kid, you were 16.
Liverpool
bro.
was by far the biggest club in
I was
England.
16. In 09.
Liverpool
You were 16 in 09.
Liverpool
Don't do
is by
that. You
far
were
the
16.
biggest club in
No,
England.
don't do that. Don't do.
No, go for the
They were still winning trophies.
You mean Liverpool is by far the biggest club in England?
It doesn't matter to me. They didn't win a title for 30 years.
My
What are you
brother,
talking about?
matter.
My brother, you
Champions League, you wait for
I was a child. I was a teenager. I was a
Brother,
kid.
you do realize that even with all the money that you guys spent, your team is not even close to what Liverpool was. Liverpool of the 70s and 80s is top 2 greatest teams to ever.
And guess what? I guess what, Johnny? I wish there was video, there was DVD, there was you get me, all that shit that I could sit there and watch all those games. However, we don't have it. We don't have it. Yeah. When I,
Do you know what?
for
We need to
me,
get your dad on the show. You mean?
No,
I'll
tell
let
my
your
dad to
pops so we
come. I
can
don't
get him
care.
on the show.
I'll call my dad off to the stream. I'll call my dad off to the stream. You get me? I say to him, Dad, listen.
We need to verify because I know you're gonna try and do the little top gooner thing of we don't have time for that question, pops. We're gonna ask him some questions. You're gonna tell him we ain't got time for that. We need it on the stream so we can confirm.
Listen.
Right now, do you know what it is? When it comes to supporting football, you're moving like Drake. You got ghostwriters and that. We don't know. Were you really? How old are you when you switched? We don't really know. Yeah, I mean,
I've said 09. I was 12, 13. I was 12, 13.
Verifications and that. Right now, you're disqualified. I can't lie.
I can verify it, bro. But no. Listen. Okay, no matter what, it won't make you feel better, bro. Yeah. Huh? No matter when I started supporting City, it won't make Arteta play good football. It won't make Arsenal win the league.
And then I can say that you ain't got the courage because you didn't have the courage. You didn't have the courage to stick it out with Liverpool, and now you're supporting a club that's still behind them.
Bro, you're gonna talk about 09. 09.
It's the truth.
Bro, I can't lie.
It's the truth, though, isn't it?
That's weird.
Wait, Antonio, you're a Real Madrid fan. You're a Real Madrid fan, yeah. You're a Real Madrid fan, yeah.
No.
Why are you getting on Antonio?
Wait, no, because someone said that's a bit mad.
Yeah, I did.
Oh, no,
you think that's a bit mad, yeah? I think it's mad. Where are you from? Where are you from? Excuse me?
Sweden. Why?
Oh, so you're Swedish and you support Real Madrid. Okay.
Yeah, when did I support Madrid?
It must be easy, innit? It must be easy, yeah? So
when did I support Madrid?
When people in your class were battering, when Real Madrid... Hey, listen. No. I'm talking to Antonio. When Real Madrid used to win, when Real Madrid used to lose on the weekend, who was battering you? No. Zlatan Ibrahimovic FC. When Real Madrid would lose on the weekend, who was bantering you?
What's that going to do?
Because all you man who support Real Madrid and that, yeah?
You think I give a shit about that?
All you man who support Real Madrid and that, I think that's a beat.
Let's not be
that. Just let me respond.
What are we doing here?
No, hold on. Respectfully, Yamin, you should be a Crystal Palace fan. You're from South London, bro. No, don't even do that.
So
you're
what?
From South London.
Bro, there's bare United man that support. I know bare my friends support United.
You know what I'm saying? No,
I got bare. Okay, 2 seconds. I got bare United brethren, and I got a few Liverpool brethren.
Let me respond to this guy.
And I've got a few Chelsea brethren, and I've got a few Arsenal brethren. None of them are South London clubs.
Okay.
The South London club that we have. The club. 2 seconds.
Did they flip flop? Did they flip flop?
The club that's in my borough. The club that's in my borough is Crystal Palace. The club that's in my borough. Crystal Palace is factually in my borough.
Let me respond to this guy.
Why are you getting on to that he's Swedish and he supports Real Madrid then?
Real Madrid, bro. Man said that's crazy, man. He supports Real Madrid. Bro, how easy that is to support Real Madrid. Galactico.
Okay, you're saying it's easy.
How the hell are you talking to me?
Bro, you just showed how easy it is to flip to say.
He never struggled.
What are you talking about?
Number one, if you're gonna chat shit, mate, yeah, at least let me respond.
It's not about shit. You support Real Madrid.
No, you are.
You support Real Madrid.
You don't know anything, and you just yapping like a dog. So let me just respond. Number one, let's get one thing straight. You can sit and laugh all you want. Oh, Real Madrid. Number one, I've never switched. That's number one. Number two,
you didn't have to. Listen.
Can you stop interrupting me? Can you stop interrupting? Can you stop interrupting?
Hold on, Yamin, let him respond. Come on, let him respond, bro. Let him respond.
Respectfully, my guy, okay? Behave like an adult, or stop just interrupting. Let's let people finish the sentence, or otherwise we're not going to get anywhere. So number one, okay? You don't know when I support Real Madrid. That's number one. Number two, I've never switched, my guy. Yeah? And guess what, my guy? I supported Madrid in 06-07 when I was just 6 years old, my guy. That's an era Barca were dominating everything. my friend. Yeah. So guess what, mate? If you're gonna run that narrative, yeah, you can't. Because guess what, mate? I've been to games. I watch every single fucking week. And guess what, my guy? Never to this day have I switched. I haven't switched. You can ask all these men here. No,
I don't care. I don't care.
You, my guy, you're talking when you switched from Liverpool to Man City. And then you want to chat to someone like me, bro. I'm loyal to my club. You ain't loyal, bro.
I don't care.
Bro,
you supported in 06, I supported in 09. I don't care.
Dude, you're making people like Big Steve look like idiots. Yeah, you're not a City fan, bro. You're Man City, bro. You're not a Man City fan, my guy. You're just a guy. You went to Man City because you saw Sheikh Mansour come in, the trophies came in. You decided to start supporting them. You want to banter these guys, bro. All of us here, bro, we're loyal, bro.
We didn't win the Premier League until 2000.
Man said we, like you said.
You mean let him land?
Bro. No.
No. Let him land this point. No, because you're always cutting. Let the guy land, bro. Come on. Then you chat. Everybody hears you. Let him land this point, and then you go. Let him land. Go on, Sam. Continue.
So number one,
continue.
My guy. The situation. If you were safe, and I don't really care when you start supporting City, unless you never switched, all right? You just stayed loyal, all right? Then I wouldn't really give a fuck. Same with nobody else here. But my guy, you're number one. You switched from Liverpool to Man City, okay? That's just, for me, weird, number one. But that's
you're not going to stop me. You're not going to stop me, bro. Yeah? You support Real Madrid and you're from fucking Sweden.
Look at this guy.
What? Name me 5 clubs in Sweden. How about we do that? How about we do some shit like that? Name me 5 clubs in fucking Sweden. How dare you, bro?
I can name you 8 clubs, mate. But
why do you support your local club? That's what they diss me for.
Man, support your local. He's not even from Manchester, brother. This guy ain't even from Manchester, you know. Man, this guy ain't even from fucking Manchester, and he's gonna start talking about
support your local club.
Yeah, what do you think I give a shit then, mate?
Are you dumb? What club? Name me 5 clubs from Sweden. Name me 5 clubs from Sweden. Name me 5 clubs from Sweden.
Rattled, my guy.
Bro, man said rattled, bro. Listen, we're men. We don't do the rattled thing. I'm asking you to name me 5 clubs from Sweden. Because I can't. I'm being honest with you.
Guy. I don't watch the Swedish
league. Name them. They're your local club. Your country's a footballing nation. You have Zlatan Ibrahimovic that plays for your club.
About, bro?
Name them. I'll mute my mic.
No, this is a shambles, bro. Who even is this guy, bro? He's gonna sit and just yapping in front of everyone.
This isn't an Arsenal calling show. This is an Arsenal. No.
But we've got a Real Madrid fan. But no.
Let's go back to Arsenal because we're getting off topic. No. We're gonna get. No, hold on. No, hold on. I'm gonna mute you. Hold on. I'm gonna mute you. Hold on. Let's go back to Arsenal because it's about Arsenal. You keep talking about is yours gold and off-topic stuff. You want to do that? Egal TV might be live. I don't know. We lost. Maybe he's gone to sleep because he goes to sleep.
He's a Real Madrid fan and you got him here.
Yeah, obviously,
he's a Real Madrid fan and you've got him here. Why are you talking to me? I'm Man City. We're in a title race. No, we're in a title race. What is he doing here? What is he doing here?
I don't get that. I can't lie. Well, hold on. No, hold on. We're gonna have to meet you again. Hold on. You can't talk to nobody about where they're from and who they support when you flip clubs and you support a club that's not from your city. That's factual information.
He don't support a club that's from his country. And he's telling me it's mad. He don't support a club that's from his country. Okay, no.
So what? Bro, you're Jamaican. They got football teams in Jamaica. What's your Jamaican football team?
I wasn't born in Jamaica, bro. Bro, where was you born? Where was you born, bro? North. You was born in Northside. You was born in North London. But I'm born in South London, bro.
You're the one.
What are we doing here? He actually supports a club outside of his country.
Yeah, and I'm more loyal than you ever will be, mate.
You be telling me you're Jamaican, like DJ Khaled, we the best music, every tune, we the best, every day. I'm Jamaican. You got to remember, man's Jamaican. I know you're Jamaican. You told me 25 times. You're Jamaican. So you claim Jamaican. You say as much as DJ Khaled say, we the best music. So why do you not know, since you're Jamaican, because you claim Jamaican, why don't you have a Jamaican team? That's where you're from.
Reggae boys, you never asked me. I support reggae boys.
No. I support reggae
boys. How about that? What are we doing? So who does he support? Hello, Antonio. Who do you support from your country? Who do you support from your motherfucking country? How dare you come and say you're a Real Madrid fan? How dare you? Are you stupid? You support from your country. Hello.
I'm Antonio. He's not.
Why are you in the Arsenal stream? Hello. How do you support from your country? Yeah.
No one. I only support one club. That's what it is.
You don't even support a team from your country.
Why would I do that? Why would I do that?
Why not? Why? It's your country, bro. You don't love your country.
Because you only support one club, mate. One club.
So wait. So if Sweden go to the World Cup, you support Spain.
You gotta say what he says. You gotta say what he says. No, but you gotta say the way he says it. He says it like I show speed. Who's gonna stop me? That's what he says. You know what I'm saying?
You're shameless. This man supports a team that's not from his country.
We would do the league on that. We would give him the league on answer. Because I can, my guy. I can.
Speak up a little bit. I can't hear you. You're whispering into your mic. Your mom gonna tell you not to speak.
It's hard to hear the underdogs. I know.
Right, I'm gonna get both of you. We're gonna move on from this conversation. Both of you are me. We're moving on for this conversation. This is an Arsenal show, and we're doing that. We're gonna do that on another show. No, because we keep getting diverted. And you're the biggest instigator talking about other stuff. Let's go back to the game. At the end of the day, let's go back to the game. For me personally, I can't lie. With Man City, what they did against Liverpool and then winning against Fulham, I think the mentality is back. I was questioning the mentality when I was complaining about VAR and all that type of stuff. I don't even think they need. I've been saying it, they have to be amazing. Me and Yamin have gone back and forth about, win this league. And I've been telling him, you don't know the power of the bottle job under Arteta. I think we're bottling it. I think the pressure's getting to us. I think it showed against Liverpool. I think it showed against Forest. And it's shown today against Brentford. It's showing on a consistent basis. And I said, another thing I also said, as much as people saying we're going for the treble, this manager's never been able to manage multiple competitions ever since he's been here. Every single time we've been in a title race, we've thrown away the cups. Every single time. We've never consistently tried to go for the cups and be going in for the league title seriously as well. I also think, like, even though we've got so many different types of players, I think you see the limitation of Arteta as a manager, because you've got Jesus that can play a false nine, you've got Gyökeres that's also an out-and-out striker, you've got Madueke that's a bit more direct than Saka, but then you've got Saka that can score goals, then you've got Trossard that isn't as fast as Martinelli, but when he's got an opening, he's a better shot taker. Then you've got Ødegaard that's more of an 8, that's a bit more, wants to be a bit deeper, naturally wants to be a bit deeper. You've got Eze that's a bit more direct. We've got different profiles of players. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything different in terms of the football. That leads me to believe, 1, he doesn't know how to utilize his players. 2, he doesn't know how to change up the system. And 3, he's out of ideas, because this manager can't sit there and tell me that you can't play different systems instead of a 4-2-3-1 every single flipping game, or a 4-3-3 and that's it. This manager's lied and come out and said, I'm going to play a 4-4-2. Cool, Kai Havertz has been injured, whatever, but when he was available, you never played a 4-4-2. Never played a 4-4-2, never even tried it. This guy's a waffler when it comes to the press conference. I'm saying nothing different. You're adding Havertz into the number 10, he's going ghost, and people are giving him a round of applause for the easiest assist the other day for Gyökeres. When we're bringing in Eze, there is no coincidence that Eze is looking as bad as Ødegaard. There's no coincidence, because he wasn't playing like that under Palace. This wasn't the Eze that we saw at Palace, which is why a lot of people said that he was an upgrade due to performances and his ability. He wasn't playing like this. People want to come out with excuses. But it's different because he was playing in the left 10. Bro, he's playing in the 10, innit? Get some runners around him and you can give him service. If you can give service for Mateta, you're telling me you can't give service for Gyökeres. Bullshit. Because as much as Mateta's a very good striker, nobody's telling me he's an elite striker. So if you can get him cooking, why can't he get Gyökeres cooking? Don't make no sense. It's down to the way that we're playing. We don't play like Glasner. At least Glasner knows how to hit teams on the counter attack, bomb players forward, actually have runners. Today I saw Eze picking up the ball sometimes, looking for runners. There's no runners. Absolutely no runners. The fact that Ødegaard's coming back and looking that crap after an injury, looks like Ødegaard's had 2 shoulder injuries. He's come back, he's looking right. Ødegaard I've never been a fan of, but he's never been this bad. He's never been this bad. This is due to fatigue and injuries. Because as much as we talk about fatigue for Saka, Ødegaard's been playing the last couple of years every game as well. Nobody touches Ødegaard in that number 10 role. Not Fabi Vieira, not ESR, not flipping Ethan. Nobody gets a look in that number 10 role until we've got Eze this season. So he's been running to the ground, even though I don't fully rate him. Zubimendi's been misprofiled in terms of his position. There's a lot of things going wrong here, man. And Timber today not being that great. Well, who's running him into the ground? This manager. Running him into the ground like he run Ben White. Ben White used to be one of our most consistent players. He actually used to be one of the last three or so years. Ben White's actually been a very consistent player. But since the injuries... But then again, since the injuries, look what happened with Partey. Look what happened to Ødegaard. Look what's happened to Saka. Is it a coincidence? No coincidence. This guy's supposed to learn from Pep. One thing that Pep does, start of the season, rotates a lot of his squad. He rotates his squad. Rotates. He doesn't wear players down. He utilizes that squad. He keeps his players fresh. Utilizes the squad. That's one thing that Pep is consistently done. Why isn't this manager learn? I thought this guy's the next Pep. I thought he's learned under Pep. Why are you not learning to rotate your players? Running Calafiori into the ground, he gets injured. At the end of the day, I can go at players today. Gabriel, you're to blame for that equalizer. You and Ødegaard. If I'm going to get onto Ødegaard and getting onto you because the ball went over Gabriel's head before it reached Ødegaard. Ødegaard's not a defender. He's a pussy. Anyway, he's not on it. Like Yamin says, he ain't got the courage. I'm not expecting him to do anything. It's true, he's a pussy. You know what I'm saying? He don't have the courage. So I'm not expecting anything. He ain't going to write.
Yeah,
he's not on the front. He's not a front line guy. You know what I'm saying? He's not a front line. So it is what it is. Yeah, I mean, but Raya, why is Raya doing nonsense why is he doing? I've seen Raya do this stuff. I've seen him do this with that George Michael stubble, bro. I'm tired of him, bro. I'm sick and tired of his nonsense, bro. Fucking focus, bro. Man doing careless whispers in the flipping goalkeeper, bro. Fuck off, bro. Just concentrate for 90 minutes. It's not hard, bro. Have you got Tourette's? Have you got ADHD? Can you not just play the ball properly, bro? What's the matter with you?
Hey, what's wrong with ADHD?
Nothing's wrong, but I don't want my goalkeeper having ADHD. Do you get what I'm saying? I want my goalkeeper concentrating, bro.
I mean, it was better than Ramsdale with the like getting distracted by pigeons and all of that. You know what I'm saying? I hear it. It's horrible. It's horrible. But again, sorry, Sam, just very quickly, before you very quickly, this manager, I've been saying this, he doesn't believe in red zones, Through all the faults of Arsene Wenger, he believed in red zones, If a player was 50% fit, 60% fit, 70%, it depends on the game, innit? You know, the caliber of opposition and where we're at, you know, in the cups and in the league as well, He wouldn't play them. There have been plenty of times where TT hasn't played, Dennis Bergkamp hasn't played, although I think he benched him too much. But, you know, that's for another day. And then it's just like, but with this manager is as amateur as it gets, right? At Sunday League at schoolboy level, you always see them type of coaches, them managers, that will play players into the fucking ground, and we can all see it. We don't need to be physios. We don't need to have our coaching badges. We can tell when man is injured, bro. We can tell when they're not 100% fit, when they're not ready, fighting and down for the cause, innit? We know what Ødegaard is. Like you said, he's a pussy-hole. He's a bitch. We can all see a bitch from a mile away. It is what it is, right? That guy never been it. And this manager appointing Ødegaard as captain, it wasn't no player vote. I don't believe that bollocks. It was down to this manager. This manager will live and die on the sword of Martin Ødegaard and Havertz and all them other horrific signings that we've made over the past 5-6 years. You know, this season is the ultimate for him. He has to win the league, bare minimum. For me, it's Champions League because I have super high standards, as you guys know.
He's not winning
Champions League.
Kroenke has had enough. Josh Kroenke has had enough. That's why I brought Berta in. He's had enough. We don't win enough this season. It's over. It's done and dusted.
Also, net as well,
Look at your mean.
Carling Cup, FA Cup won't even be enough either.
What, Antonio, repeat that again?
I was saying like
in the chat, you know what I mean? Big up to LB for the raid. You know what I'm saying? You got your fellow big up LB, man. Big up LB.
Big up LB.
Bro, you're gonna win the league. Congratulations, bro. My club has not changed, like I said, bro. Nothing's changed. Congratulations, LB, man. You won the league, man. You know what I mean?
North, don't worry though, because if you mind sharing my screen just 1 second, don't worry though, North, because according to my man, North, just share my screen very quickly. You'll see something very, very, very interesting.
Hey, Mr. Sweden, I'll be real. I've been quiet, so I don't know. Are you keep talking to about me? Because I'll be real, Mr. Sweden.
Dude, can you calm down? Because according to my man here, we're still in a good place. With the next game, we're 7 points clear. Oh, just brush it under the carpet, Nats.
Oh, not me. Oh, okay.
Oh, look at this, man. Look at this, bro. I'm annoyed, but we drop points, but we move. There's no saving the guy, bro.
but
There's
North,
no saving him, bro.
This is part of your community, innit? So this is what we got to do. This is why
Bro, we don't claim them. We don't claim them, bro.
These man are you're guilty by affiliation. You see, back in the days, the police used to arrest you
part of
based
my
on joint
community, bro.
enterprise.
He can't come to the cookout, bro. He can't come to the trenches, bro. He can't come to the trenches. He's not invited to the Latin club, bro. He's not allowed, bro.
But you say no Draco, no Draco.
You see, Johnny, me and Yemi be going to the Latin clubs. Yeah, he knows he's not invited to the Latin club. He can't have no entry. No entry.
You start teaching Yamin how to do bachata and merengue.
Bro, I'm trying, bro. Gianni, you know, it's mad sick, bro. I'll be real. I've been listening to the music because the music, bro.
Nah, this guy's flaky, man. He didn't get in. He went in a tracksuit. Yeah, this guy.
I went back home. You know, it's about me. I'm old, guys.
We'll talk about that another time because I know Yamin's gonna make that man.
Yeah, cool. We'll keep it.
But North,
bro, I'm 3 years older than you. Get the fuck out of here, bro. What are you talking about?
No, bro. Guys, you see, if you party with North, if you party with North, you're gonna die, bro. Because North will be up until 9 a.m. partying, bro. I'll be real. He's Portuguese, bro. I know these man. These man party till 9, 10 a.m., bro. And then they go home, they shower, and they party again. I'm being real. I'm being that serious.
That's what you're supposed to do.
North knows how to live their life, innit? They got North.
That's what you're supposed to do.
I have to, though.
Hold on. Hey, you mean
I have to. Yo,
when you go out, you gotta also come with the bankroll like that too.
Hey, Johnny,
you gotta come and do that too when you go out like that.
That's that GTA, cause you look like the GTA money, bro. Come on,
ain't no GTA money.
You get me? Hey, cuz.
Nah,
no can party, man. No can party.
It's done, bro. And you know what? You know what pisses me off? The reason I'm so angry is because everything has been there for us to take advantage of. Everything, and this is what annoys me. And it's like Man City ain't even all that. They're not even all that. Like I can accept it, when the team is better. Yeah, I can accept it. I can say, yo, do you know what? They're the better team. It is what it is. There was a lot of times we was going back to back with Man United. I could say, do you know what? They were the better team. Cool. It is what it is. They were the better team. I don't want to lose, but I can respect it. The reason I can't respect this is because everything is there for the taking. You guys have been so inconsistent, and we've allowed you to stay in this. You've dropped points, given us time and time again to extend the lead, and every time we've bottled it now 3 times. Okay, we beat Leeds, but 3 times in a row now, bottling it. Bro, I am sick to death of it. How many more times do I need to see my football club have golden opportunity? Let me tell you, golden opportunities, because Klopp would have loved to be up against this Man City. They would have loved it, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? Loved it. And we're handed this Man City team that are trying to rejuvenate. And these are the times we're supposed to get our shit together. And what are we doing? We're allowing Carrick to see if he can revive Man United. We're allowing to see if Chelsea can, kick on from winning the conference and winning the Club World Cup and see what they're doing. How many more times? We've lost it against Leicester. We lost it in 22-23 when we're 8 points clear. How many more times does my club need to have the advantage to go on and win the league and we fuck it up? I've never said I demand Arsenal to dominate consistently, because we've never done that. But come on, if you're not going to take the most out of your opportunities, bro, this is why we're just a better looking version of Spurs. When they have Bale, they don't kick on. When they had Modric, they don't kick on. When they had Harry Kane and Son, they don't kick on. And
they got Modric.
When it comes to trophies, we don't kick on, bro. We don't kick on. And the maddest thing is, people talk about he needs his pieces. Well, he's got all the players you wanted him to have. He got the players you wanted him to have. Who else do you want him to have? Who else do you want him to have? He's got all the players there. So what's the excuse? I'm tired of it.
We're the only team that has spent $1 billion and hasn't won trophies along the way. At least when at least if we're going to talk about the situation with City, at least while they were building up and spending money, they were still winning trophies. We haven't even done that. That's what shows the bullshit with all this situation with Arteta. It's fucking bullshit. $1 billion. If we go down the road of every single team that spent $1 billion, whether it's the old AC Milan, Inter Milan, Chelsea, City, all of them have brought trophies along the way. Not spending $1 billion and then what if, buts, and maybes and hoping that we win trophies. It's all bullshit when it comes to that. Number one. Number two, Yamina even say it, even as a City fan. We should be 12 to 15 points up on the City team the way they've played this year, because this is not the same City team. Let's be real. The 4-year straight run that City had, how many times with the different games that City has dropped this year that Kevin De Bruyne and Gundogan pulled out crazy assists or goals to stop them from dropping points? They don't have that no more. Everybody's talking about, if Haaland get hurt, this, that, and the other. Brother, Haaland has gone through goal droughts in the Bundesliga. That's a supposed farmers league. It doesn't matter. A goal drought hits every single striker. You need to take care of the business on your own, which goes back to the point that this manager is a fucking retard. That's all it is at the end of the day.
But Johnny, if I ask you this, why do you think when you walked into this game, when you guys walked in, knowing what C had done to Fulham, not you as well, yeah? Why do you think these players were so like what is it? Why do you think they were the way that they were playing, lack of energy, and the way that they were just playing, bro? It was just screaming that it was a lack of energy just coming out of it. Why do you think they were so flat in that game? Like, why do you think?
Antonio, can I ask you that? I think Arsenal have the fatigue of champions because they've been in 3 title races and haven't won. So it's just like you can see that from what I can see from them is that they are tired after not winning the trophy because they've been in 3 title races. And I think there's always been a facade when it comes to this money thing. Money doesn't give you courage.
Money doesn't.
He said, we won league titles without. We won the. Am I lagging?
Yeah.
You guys hear me?
No, you're lagging hard.
You're lagging a bit.
Do you guys hear me now? Are we good now?
You're lagging, bro. You're cutting out.
Nah, jump out and then come back in, bro.
Look at that super chat. Oh, man's having a pop at you, though.
Just to answer your question, Sam, I think it's a combination of we've been running to the ground, this manager reverting back to type, and on top of that, when Ødegaard was picked to be on the bench, right, the players have all the insight outside of the backroom staff, Airpod Albert, the set piece coach, which they panned onto him as well. Again, absolute dickhead. Do you know what I'm saying? But anyway, those players would have known that Ødegaard was going to come on the pitch at some point in the second half. They knew. They played like it in the first half, and they were even worse in the second half, despite us going into the lead 1-0 by the way, Kate, who was dog shit, by the way. Do you know what I'm saying? It all plays into effect. Yes, City have caught us up multiple times. At the same time, it's not the same City. But also on top of that, when you add those ingredients into the pot, that spells disaster. You know what I'm saying? Arteta is cooking salmonella. He's
Did you hear what Rice said? Nah. Did you hear what Rice said? Did you hear what Rice said? Did you hear what Rice said in his interview after the game? It's like, if you can't win, don't lose. He said if you can't win, don't lose. He said that. So we move on. That's what he basically.
That's the manager. That's the manager, brother.
That comes straight from the manager, bro.
Brother, again, we've seen it. We just seen it today with the game against Atletico. Diego Simeone is one of the most rigid fucking managers there is, but even he knew that he had to let go of the handbrake for Atletico to smack Barcelona off the pitch today, because he knew that how banged up Barca's team is. He needed to take advantage.
Mm-hmm.
This Real Madrid. When it's time to go and win the trophy, you don't fuck around against any of these teams. You take it to them and move on to the next one. That's the problem.
The players are free roll. Go and do what you need to do. Yeah, go and do what you need to do. Yeah.
That's what champions do. That's what champions and serious teams do. This fucking manager, because we were away from home, the fact that it's even Brentford and you're thinking that, just don't lose the game, is bullshit. You saw it from the start. Brentford was the team that looked like they were playing for the title, not us. That's the problem at the end of the day.
They should have won that game. They should have won this game.
They should have won by 3-4.
That's what really made me.
Thiago could have finished, bro. It would have been. To be fair, Mascara
would have been done at halftime. It'd have been done at halftime.
Yeah, that last tackle from Mascara was very, very good. That was a very good recovery from Mascara. To be fair,
but you know what it is.
But hasn't done that this season. No, Saliba hasn't done that.
Gabriel made a very good block as well, and so did Declan Rice as well. But when you look at that forward, when you look at our front line, Eze likes to play in the counter, Trossard likes to play in the counter, Madueke is direct, he likes to play in the counter and have space in behind. Gyökeres likes to play in the counter. You've got your whole forward line, including your number 10, that likes to go direct. I'm not saying go gun-ho. Why can't we be effective on the counter-attack on a consistent basis? It's not like we haven't seen it this season. It's down to them, because the thing is, I can't sit here and say I haven't seen Arteta be able to coach us attack. because I've seen games where he's coached us to do well, to cook teams. The way we counter-attacked against Bayern was very good. The way we counter-attacked against Aston Villa was very good in the second game that we had when we beat them, because we lost the first one. So there's been games where you can see 22-23 season, we already saw you can play attacking football, you can coach it. We saw it for a whole season, bro.
But North, that's the thing.
We're not
though.
asking you to go gun ho. You can be a bit pragmatic, but can you not also put teams to bed when you counter-attack?
But that's the thing.
I just don't get it. You don't have a team that wants to keep possession. You want a team that wants to forward.
But no, just look at it this way. Look at it this way. When you guys scored, all right, he did the usual that he normally does. He sat back. He allowed
cautious.
Yeah, exactly. Allow Brentford to add the pressure. And when they scored, mate, let's be real. Even when Brentford scored, bro, they were more likely to get the winner than you guys were. Do you get me? And let's be honest, mate. These guys, bro, these guys are mid-table. Like, no disrespect, but you guys are the ones chasing the title. So apart from the Martinelli chance and the Rice one where Rice should have shot, let's be real, he should have taken a shot. He shouldn't have passed that. But if you take them to wait, bro, I can't remember the last time you guys actually attacked them. And one substitution that he made for me that was really weird, he took off Nkapia and put Calafiori on, which I did not understand. I was like, why on earth were you doing that? It's like Nkapia was actually, I swear, he put the ball in that Madueke scored. And I don't think you crossed the ball a single time when Calafiori came on.
No, but the problem is, Sam, he's been making shit decisions since 22-23. Let's all remember something here. This guy, when North's talking about putting players in proper positions, okay, let's just take, for example, when he said we're going to play 4-4-2. I'm sorry, maybe people will disagree with me on this, but if you're going to play 4-4-2, the only person, in my opinion, that should be playing up top with Gyökeres is Trossard, because Trossard's your next best pure finisher on this team. That's it. When the best football that we played was 22-23, when Trossard came from Brighton and played false nine. The other thing that everyone doesn't like to talk about with that is the way that we played. Saka and Martinelli played off the edge of the 18-yard box, not fucking touchline wingers. So Trossard could come in deep, pick up the ball, and hit them immediately, to where then they were able to already be inside to be able to take shots on goal. We're not doing this anymore. Again, it's this stupid pragmatic bullshit that he's doing with this team. If we're being honest, Havertz should not be starting for this team ever again. Havertz ain't been good since Bayer Leverkusen. He's living off one goal for fucking Chelsea in the Champions League, if we're being honest. Ødegaard is living off of a fucking Copa del Rey in Real Sociedad, when everybody doesn't like to bring up the fact that he was a football wonder kid.
Thank you for the money.
Yeah, but he got kicked off to the side by an old man, David Silva, who was over the hill at Manchester City. Let's all be honest about this shit. If we're going to start talking about these players, let's talk about these players in the entirety. None of these players deserve to play for Arsenal, if we're being honest with ourselves here. None of these guys that we're talking about deserve to play for Arsenal anymore. None of them. Ødegaard, why is it when this guy touches the ball, there was a little bit of incentive from him today, a little, but that's because he knows he's playing for his life right now, because he doesn't want to lose the 240,000 pounds a week he's making. That's the problem at the end of the day. You got players that are sitting here at this club that's just getting fat off the money and don't care, because there hasn't been standards with this club. That's the problem. The fan base on the other side, the majority of the fan base, don't care. There was one idiot in the fucking chat earlier that was talking about Arteta still hasn't been backed properly. How much fucking money you want? You want $1 billion. You spent $1 billion. What the fuck?
So what is 1 billion spent?
Now,
exactly. What do you want?
Yeah, but even when you look at the team tactically, Gianni, even when you look at the team tactically, is reverse. Like today, we were using Rice as the 10 instead of Eze. Rice had the freedom to go forward. He was the only one trying to go forward. So we have the 8 playing as a 10. We are playing through Madueke in the first half instead of the final piece that we got in Gyökeres that was supposed to be the gun machine and the goal machine and to score a bunch of goals. That's backwards. We've got Nkapia whipping in crosses better than our left winger, Trossard. Everything is reverse, bro, with this team. We've got Zubimendi occupying the number 10 role instead of occupying the 6 and shielding the back line. So then Rice has to play the 6, 8, and the 10. So we've got our 8 playing the 6, 10, and 8. We've got our 6 playing the 10 role. We've got our number 10 then dropping back and playing the 6 role. We've got our whole team playing for Madueke. That's not a goal machine. And then we've got the goal machine receiving the ball on the wing next to Trossard getting in his way. And then we've got a fullback having to create an opportunity and whip the ball in properly instead of our left winger. This is too fucking complicated, bro. for something that doesn't need to be this fucking complicated. Why are my players playing like this? Why? This doesn't
Because
make
the manager's
fucking
an
sense,
idiot.
and it doesn't
Yeah.
even make sense to
Less
the profile of the
is
player.
more.
If you want to give Zubimendi this much freedom, yeah, then play him in the 8 and give him that freedom. Then, innit? How about that? You want to give him that freedom, then play him in the 8. Then we can say, okay, well, he's playing in the 8 and he's got to create whatever. Most of the time, he's in the 10 anyway. They don't even occupy the 8. He's always bombing forward. I saw there was a time where Rice had the ball, and I saw Zubimendi trying to play like in Gyökeres position. He's trying to run in behind the flipping centre backs. You're not a fucking striker, bro. It pisses me off, bro. What are you fucking doing? Because when we lose the ball, all of a sudden Zubimendi's running back. Like he's running the bus, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? Have you topped up your Oyster card, you prick? What are you doing, bro?
Yeah, but North. This guy has run out of ideas. Arteta has run out of ideas. Same with Ødegaard Albert. You saw Declan Rice and Ødegaard Albert before they went on in the second half after Chelsea, innit? Do you know what I mean? In the first leg of the Carabao Cup. The signs have been there. We're just seeing it. The mask is unveiled, bro. You know, we're in end times right now. Either way, like all of the stuff that you said, and even Gianni, when you mentioned about Diego Simeone, the most rigid manager, or one of the most rigid managers of this era, right?
Probably the most rigid manager.
But he's been playing quality football for the past year or two. We've seen Atleti play quality football compared to what they used to play. But coinciding with that, they've been dropping points, they've been making a lot of goals, etc., etc., etc. But with this manager, it's either one or the other. Why can't you have both? Why can't you have Zubimendi playing in the number 8 or even in the number 10?
Because he's got PTSD.
Why couldn't we have Declan Rice as a number 4 just sitting? Because he's an old school, old-fashioned defensive mid. He'll do the Patrick Vieira role without all the tech. That's what Declan Rice is. He'll play the simple pass. Yeah, he could go forward when the opportunity arises, but his main job, his main role is to defend. That is fucking it. Give him the freedom. Gyökeres, make the runs in behind.
Football's not difficult. You go power league, yeah, and everybody's played football, whether you got AstroTurf, you got power league. When we all do a little kickabout, everyone can say, okay, you mean cool, he's a tricky winger, he's playing on the wing, cool. Let's say in that star, you always find a good pass and you're technical and you don't lose the ball in the middle of the park. Okay, cool, you play the 10. Okay, Gianni, he's clinical, he gets an opportunity in the box, he scores, cool, you're playing striker. It's very, very simple, bro. When you play football, even the lowest level of football you can possibly play, everybody looks at certain attributes for certain positions straight away. Even in school, when you say, yo, this guy plays here, this guy plays there. Football's not hard. You can identify within 5 minutes what someone's best attribute is. All of us play football right now. I can identify what all of you are best at, and you can say it about me. Okay, North, maybe you can play in the 10 or you can play in the 8. Okay, you're a bit more technical. Or maybe you can play in the wing. Okay, you got the attributes. It's not hard, bruv. It's genuinely not hard. This manager sat there in the press conference the other day telling me, oh, well, you know, sometimes I try to tell players to do something, but then sometimes you think, oh, can they do it? And bro, but how many... I'm not, and I've said this so many times, I'm not against a manager running experiments. But you also have to know when it works and when it doesn't work. For example, when you've got a YouTube channel, there's sometimes you have to analyze your channel and say, listen, I tried this doesn't work. Okay, I tried that content doesn't work, and you adjust. You don't just keep doing what you want to do and trying to get the results you want. In anything in life, you're going to adjust. Do you know what I'm saying? I'm not against the manager, you know what I mean? Because let's be fair to him, the Moreno experiment worked. The Moreno experiment wasn't crazy. Cool, but it worked because he actually is more effective as a striker than he is as a DM. But why are you continuing with the Zubimendi when you've already seen a similar profile player in Xhaka that couldn't defend and you allow him to go forward, bro? Do you know what I'm saying? Like, if you can see he's good at it, then just play to his fucking strengths, bro. Like, is it hard? Can I see Skelly in the middle of the park? Like, does Zubimendi have to play? Do we have to do this? He did this with Jesus. Every single time he gets a new player, he has to flip him, play them into the ground. Like, this manager's he's retarded, bro. He's so retarded. How long did he flip and play Zinchenko at left back? We didn't need 50, 60 odd games to see Zinchenko can't play left back because he was a liability for us defensively. He was a liability. And Yamin can sit there and say all this shit. I saw it with my own eyes. He might have been better.
Hold on.
Hold on. Because you do the Zubimendi thing, but you look controlling the game. You're controlling the game. Well, guess what? When your team is controlling the game, you're complaining. What kind of football is this? You don't like that kind of football.
Zinchenko's won trophies.
At the end of the day, I don't give a fuck. He didn't win trophies at my club, and he was a liability at my club, and he was the reason why I was getting cut open on the left hand side. That's a fact. So if you liked him at your club, cool. At my club, he wasn't good enough. That's
okay, Arsenal fans. I want to.
No, hold on. This guy's continued with the Zubimendi experiment until it died. He's continued with the Jesus is my number one striker until that died. He continued with Havertz until it died. This guy clocks things way too fucking late. And do you know when this guy clocks it? When the league is gone, the cups are gone, we have nothing to play for, and then he wants to reset next year. And that's what I fucking hate about this manager, is because he's reactive instead of proactive, like this fan base. This manager and his fan base go hand in hand. All these people are saying, oh my God, panicking after the Man United game. Well, we've been calling this out at the start of the season. Why are you late to the party? Why are you late to the party? Because we've been calling it for months. Yeah, but then Man United game, oh my days, we can't keep playing for 45 minutes. Oh my days, the football's not sustainable. You man was singing set piece, ole, ole, ole. So what happened when we was criticizing that? Oh, don't be negative, back the team. This manager, is the same guy. It's the same guy that was persisting in keeping Martinelli and playing him on the wing. He's going to be inconsistent. I don't know how many more seasons you need to see. Martinelli on the wing is going to be inconsistent, bruv. Do you know what I'm saying? It is what it is. And my man that's sending a super chat, keep running your money, bro, because I'm still not reading out your super chats. I'll hold that. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, hold on. Yeah,
imagine sending money to someone you don't like. Imagine.
I know, though. No, Arsenal fans in general. Because I was thinking about this as North is speaking. It's a lot of stuff to take in. But if you lot don't win the league this year, when do you actually think it's gonna happen? Because it's not always gonna be the same.
When this manager comes in,
this is it,
guys. But I'm gonna be honest with you. Okay, you guys get rid of Arteta. Let's say we get Enrique. Liverpool get a good manager.
Why have you got to get Enrique?
It's fucked. If you think Enrique is going to come to Arsenal with the conkeys,
I don't think you're getting rid of Pep. I think you want to get rid of Pep. I don't think your club's getting rid of Pep.
I think if Pep wins this Prem, he goes just like Fergie did. He leaves on his last Prem.
You think so?
I think the reason why he didn't leave last season is because he didn't win the Prem. He got battered. These men are narcissists, so they want to be in control. They want to be remembered as okay. We left on a win, so he will leave. I think if he wins this trophy, he wins this Prem, he will leave. I think he will get Enrique. The reason why Enrique won't come to a club like Arsenal is because you guys ain't run well. Just the same reason why Pep didn't go to Man United. Because let's be real, again, Man United are bigger than Man City, but we'll run better than them. He has more control over here. So at the end of the day, Arsenal fans, it won't always be like this where you're top of the Champions League, you're top of the Premier League. It's going to be a time where even Chelsea can come back. Man United might come back. Man United don't have bad players. All they got to do is get it right once. I'll be real with you. They can compete. They're fourth right now. They're above Liverpool right now as we speak.
I actually think it might not get the right midfielders next season. They can compete.
If they get an owner as rich as yours, we're done for because they already can spend City money without that level of owner. If they get an ownership that can match that, it's over for everyone. It's over. But again, it will be crazy.
But I would like to see what Arsenal fans actually think, because I think this is the best chance for you lot to win it. Because while we're kind of Pep's in his transition, and I think Pep's losing his mind. I think Pep's lost it a little bit because he hasn't figured it out. Once Slot leaves, and Liverpool ain't got shit players, they got a shit defense, but that attack is good. Once you get a manager that figures it out, boom, bam, bam.
But the thing is, Arteta can't stay there anymore because here's the thing: I'm not sure how much more some of those players are gonna have it in them to go on for another season if they don't win it.
Oh no! If we don't,
some of your players will leave. Some of your players will go.
This is
if
something
we don't
people
win
need
this season, it's going to kick off.
Yeah,
Saliba will leave.
We've already seen Declan Rice.
Here's the thing. I
understand. Pushing Saka and shit. It'll kick off.
Yeah. Because here's the thing. Because Johnny, let's be real. Like, as much as I know Northside told me that they've signed a contract, but let's be real. The likes of Declan Rice, listen, Saka, I get that, but I think Saka's washed for me. I think he's done. I think Arteta's ruined him personally. No disrespect, but I genuinely.
No, he has ruined him. He's destroyed.
Destroyed.
That's why we won't realise that until it's like way too late.
It's not. Yeah, and you look at some of the other players as well. The likes of Timber, Rice, etc. I think they might even sit there if you don't win anything this season. If you bottle the league, if you don't win the UCL again and all that, I think they might then sit there and actually ask themselves and say, "Yo, what is the actual point of then going on?" Because then let's be real, the next manager you get in, that has to be the right appointment. Because if that one is not the right appointment, this generation that you've built, bro, it's gonna be all for nothing. And let's be real, you have a good squad. You have a really good squad. I'm not even gonna lie. You here's the thing: if you had the right manager, you would win the league. I mean, like comfortably.
Definitely.
Not only that, I would put you guys. I'm not gonna lie. I would put you guys as a top 2 favorite for the UCL if you had the right manager in. I'm not gonna lie. No. Even with the right manager,
the UCL is a mental thing as well, because we used to batter the league and get our ass kicked to the UCL.
Yeah, but
UCL, we got knocked out by Leon.
If you get a winner in, I'm saying if you get a winner in who knows, all right, that will elevate the pace.
But Antonio, Pep's a winner and he still got his ass kicked.
That's Sam, brother. I mean, that's Sam. Antonio's up here.
Oh shit, bro! Bro, no, but you're Gianni though. What the hell was going on? I'm not buzzing.
I know, but
that's Johnny right there.
It's Antonio.
That's okay. My bad. But yeah, look, Pep's a winner, but I think the Champions League, there's a lot of mental side to it, and where Arsenal never won it, it's gonna be very. I've always told my Arsenal friends, I said, you're not gonna win the Champions League, and they're like, why can't we? We're so sick in the Prem. I said, bro, it's 2 different competitions.
Correct.
Right? You Real Madrid know how
you do. But here's the thing. That's fine. But here's the thing. If you have a manager who's a winner, who's won the UCL, who's been at it, but yeah, I get with Pep. But you need to understand with Pep. Look, one of the reasons why Pep didn't, win the UCL. I mean, Cancelo and even Zinchenko, because a lot of times when you and I face each other, they will behave like donkeys, like Arsenal in this situation, bro. It's not that they've got like shit players. It's here. It's up here. That's the worst thing. Because let's be honest, Nat and Northside, even Gianni and Antonio said it perfectly, bro. As soon as they get momentum against them, if they concede a goal, bro, the heads drop. Like look at the Brentford game, bro. The way they just collapsed. They were lucky that Brentford didn't have the quality. That was a reminder of Sunderland, Man United, and last season against PSG. In the semi-final, because what happened? PSG score, mentally they drop down, and then when they do want to, switch on, it's too late. The same thing, like you said, Nat. It's the same thing what you said, Nat. When Martinelli had that shot, when you were turning it on in the last few minutes, too little, too late. That should have been you guys from the get-go. If you had done that from the get-go, you would have battered them and you would have won that game. But
yeah, but that's been the whole season. The thing is, we need an elite level manager. We ain't gonna win shit until we have like a Hansi Flick, Luis Enrique. At this point, I want Don Carlito back.
Oh yeah,
that's what I'm saying. Ancelotti should be the first guy we call.
England's got a better manager than us. That's crazy, bro.
Players need. Honestly, this is exactly what these players need, because these players are finished under this manager, under this regime. We're finished.
But under that manager, you can get over the line.
Like, it needs that elite level to push us over the line.
Yeah, but
Tuchel went into a young Chelsea side, and they didn't have the mentality yet. They were a young side, and he was the difference maker, and then to win that. Do you know what I'm saying? And the same with Enrique, like PSG as well. Like Enrique, another winner. He goes to PSG. They never got over the line, and he goes there, rejigs the team. And all of a sudden they get over the line. I think he was the difference maker, and he built a culture that PSG actually play as a team instead of individuals of like Galacticos, like the French version of Galacticos.
That's the bigger reason why PSG.
That's exactly
but that's the thing. Let me just get through some of these super chats real quick. Black Crow, big up to you for the super chat. Big up North and Gang. Today was a disgrace. Arteta just doesn't deserve to manage a legendary club like Arsenal. Kroenkes have allowed this garbage. Listen. For me, my biggest issue with the Kroenkes, if they continue this, listen, I'm happy that the Kroenkes have got Berta. I'm happy that they've been able to spend the money as well to get the right players in. But now the last bit you need to be ruthless with is with the manager. That's the final thing that we need to get right. A big team for the super chat, bro. You mean name 5 clubs from Jamaica?
We're bringing this back.
Hey, Black Crow, thanks for North bigs you up for the $2. Tomorrow we're going to go to the trench, and you don't ask me no questions, Black Crow. You understand? Don't ask me no questions, bro. I told you who I support. Yeah? You understand? Fuck out of here.
Is it because you ain't got the answers?
Yeah, but no, I don't. But at the end of the day, I can't name 5. I can name 3. But don't be calling me out on that. What the fuck? Jamaica's all the way over there, you know. Jamaica's all the way over there, bro. I was asking the man to name 5 from Sweden. Sweden is fucking in Europe.
Take a few steps back.
You ain't
got the answers, man. You ain't got the answers. You ain't got the answers. You know what? I will go ahead and
I think Pep Guardiola reminds me of Kanye West, but that's
you ain't got the answers, man. You ain't got the answers, Sway. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. You've been claiming Jamaica. You don't even know 5 teams. That's kind of crazy. I can't lie. Big up to Dylan. If Man United had Qatari ownership rather than the incompetent owners they have, Arsenal would have Man United as a problem on top of City. 100%. I completely agree. But
what I would say is
Man United could be dangerous even next season. Man United could be dangerous next season as well.
They need to get the right managers out. If
But
they
you
get
also have
in
to
the
buy
league
the right
level manager,
players.
they'll go up levels. Trust.
You have to also buy the right players as well. It's not always about money. And again, I always tell people this. There's always been a facade that money wins you trophies, but you have to buy the correct players.
But the thing is, I think Man United
You
will buy the
have
right
to have
players.
the right
It's only
manager,
the
you
manager
know. You have to have a manager
Yeah.
with many players to get you over the line. You know this, being
Yeah.
City. If you have the manager, if you have the DOF, if you have all them players, you had David Silva, Aguero, Company, Yaya Toure, Edison, now you got Gigi Donnarumma. That's a fucking spine right there. We don't have a spine. Most of them spackers think we have a spine. With David Raya, Gabriel, Declan Rice, and fucking Gyökeres. It's not the same.
Okay, but
but it's not the same level on top of the manager as well. It ain't it.
But see, when take it a step further than that. When City spent all that money, who did they have? They went and got Roberto Mancini, who was just mopping up Serie A to raise the level and raise the standard of their club and got over the hump and started winning trophies. He laid the foundation. Pellegrini came in, continued it. Then Pep came in, laid a new foundation for the team. First of all, I don't agree with this super chat like that because here's the problem. Manchester United has gone away from their history of the club. When you're a big club, you have to stick to the DNA of your club, whether you like it or not. Manchester United, since Ferguson has left, has gotten the most pragmatic defensive managers. That's not how that club has played throughout majority of their history. That's why that team is not doing what they're doing. So if they go out and go get another pragmatic manager and try to play this counterattack shit again, since Ferguson's been gone, it's not going to change anything for Manchester United at that point. They need to get back to open attacking football. On the situation that Yamin was asking for who you get, there's only one person that you should call up before Arsenal, and that's Carlo Ancelotti. Because as Sam said, this is a mental problem. We have the squad that should be going on to win the league right now. We all know this. We all know that we have taken our opportunities this year because we have an idiot fucking manager who, if City drop points, as long as we don't lose the game, that's okay for him. He's not ruthless enough. He doesn't have the balls to be a real fucking manager. That's why in this scenario, if we don't win this year, the only guy we should be calling up is Don Carlo. Because Carlo will be the one to come in here, straighten everything up on the mentality issue, and lead the team to fucking glory. How many times have we seen it? He took over AC Milan when AC Milan was in a drought of titles. What did he do? Start winning Champions League and won other trophies in Italy. When Real Madrid was in that drought for the Champions League, what did he do? Got him over the hump.
Yes, after 12 years. La Decima after 12 years. Yeah.
And then after he was sacked the first time, came back and won 2 doubles in 3 years. Because again, it was the mental thing. At the end of the day, the problem with Arteta is that he does not have the mentality to go the full length of a season to get over the hump. That's just
okay, Johnny. Who's your and the rest of you man can answer this as well. Who's your lot's best 5 players at this Arsenal club right now? Who's the best 5 players?
Timber, Gabriel,
Rice, Gabriel.
All of your defensive players.
Yeah.
You guys can defend, don't it? No.
But again, you mean that's what goes to the overall argument. Arsenal's been known for what? Arsenal's been known to play historically. Arsenal and Man United are the 2 clubs that play the best football in all of England. Correct? Once again, we've followed the same fucking bullshit path that Manchester United has. We've gone away from playing open, attacking, beautiful football to defensive, pragmatic bullshit. That's not in the DNA of Arsenal. We're still the 3rd biggest club in England. Again, you have to stick to the DNA of the club. So if you've gone away from the DNA of the club, you're trying to do something that does not represent this club, whether we like it or not, the heritage of the club comes back and kicks you in the ass. That's why what's been happening to Manchester United. That's why we're seeing us bottle everything like this. All these guys try to say, oh, we don't need statement wins. A stinky 1-0's good enough. No, it's not. No, it's not. This team should be kicking the shit out of every fucking team possible, playing open attacking football. We should not be scoring one goal and then sitting back and waiting.
You can't win the league just performing like that. You can't.
No. Even the most rigid defensive manager in Simeone, he would play defensive football against Athletic Bilbao, Barcelona, and Real Madrid. The rest of the teams in Spain, he'd go right after their ass.
Against those rest of, against those other, he did not play like that. He didn't.
No, and that's the thing that everybody forgets. All the defensive managers, Jose Mourinho, when he was the manager of Inter Milan, he went after every single fucking team in Italy. He played defensive in the Champions League because he needed to get the job done, because the defensive side of things in the Champions League, because it's an Italian club, that's our heritage. To play defense first and then go and score. But in Italy, he went after these teams. This is the only manager that has spent £1 billion and is trying to play counterattacking football throughout the entire season. And to the other thing that they said in the chat, we got to add one more thing to this. We are so shit right now with this manager that Aston Villa, the club that got fucked by PSR at the beginning of this year to not buy players, is not that far off from us. Let's all remember something. If Unai Emery could have actually spent money on that club, who knows? Villa might be leading the league right now. Villa got handicapped for it, because let's all remember something. Our number 2 goal scorer for the season in Trossard was supposed to go to Villa. He didn't go to Villa because of the fact of PSR. So let's all remember that as well. We've had a leg up on the rest of the competition because of how PSR is set up in England. And once again, you would agree to this. This is the shittiest time that I've seen City play under Pep.
Hey, well,
this is the shittiest time, and we still can't take advantage of it. It's the manager.
I've been begging Arsenal fans to wrap this league up for a while, and this is why today I came with this energy. Obviously, no, I rattled a few man in it. At the end of the day, though, I'm tired. I'm tired of this shitty title race, bro. Why are we 4 points? We've won 3 games in 2026. We have won 3 games. Man City normally kick off January. Liverpool fans will tell you January we kick off. That's it. We won 3 games in 2026, and we are 4 points behind Arsenal. We have to take now. I have to talk like I'm Thanos. You get me? I'm over here analyzing your failures, and what did that get you? Back to me. Yeah. Now that's what I got to treat you lot like that. Now I got to treat you, because at the end of the day, you've had ample opportunities to go ahead, but it's again, it's lack of courage, man. You guys buy the strikers, and this is what I try to say. Players and money don't give you courage. There's got to be something there within the club already, right? Buying your careers. What's it done? Oh, we need depth. You guys have got players on the bench. It don't matter, because your actual starting 11 don't have fucking courage. Your best players in your squad right now are defenders. Why is that a thing? I'll be real. This defending thing has come recently. Us and Liverpool used to put belt to us. When we used to play with Liverpool, it was like watching, I don't know if you guys watch Game of Thrones, but Battle of the Bastards, right? It was a mad thing. Every game, even when we would draw, there was a year we drew both of our games 2-2. Those games were insane. And that's why I've always said to people, no matter what people say about Salah, I won't disrespect him, because I've seen him fuck up my club and all the rest of your clubs, to be fair. Enough times for me not to disrespect him. You know what I'm trying to say? But you guys, when I come up and play against Arsenal, I think, oh, they're going to defend well. You get me? That's it. I don't think nothing else. I don't think about Madueke. I think Saka, he's been running to the ground. I used to think Saka was good and very consistent, but he's been running to the ground in it. The rest of your players are, especially your attack, I don't care about these lot. I'm not scared of these lot. But again, you guys hold this corn because of your fan base. I can't hate you. I can't hate Arsenal as a club at the moment, because you guys ain't a threat. I'm only scared of people that are threats, innit? You're not going to be scared of the guy that's the dorky kid in class. You're going to be scared of the guy that's the bully, no? And for me, you guys don't have that vim in you. You don't have it. I'm looking at it. You don't have it. I fell asleep today and woke up knowing that there was going to be flipping a controversy, and there was. And again, it's not your lot's fault. You guys are on North Channel and you guys are level-headed Arsenal fans. But the guy's like a gal. You get me? It's too much head and not enough brain. You get
No,
me?
don't even get me started. That guy is sailing away.
Bro, I just showed you the tweet.
Brother, his hockey team hasn't won since the 1960s, and
Bro,
he's
I just
still
showed you.
the
Yep,
process.
Johnny,
That's all it says.
Johnny, that's I just showed you his tweet. Yeah. It's fine though. We can still be 7 points if we win against Wolves. I'm annoyed, but we move on. So yeah, but bro, the point is, you should be panicking. You know, Robbie just now came out and said stop panicking to all the fans. He said stop panicking. Martin Keown came out now and said Ødegaard was fantastic in the game against Brentford.
Martin Keown gulps and burps Arteta told Martin Keown to lick his ass. He would. He'd get down on his all fours and lick Arteta's ass for an hour. Let's be real here. Martin Keown's just getting paid by the club. Martin Keown's just getting paid by the club. Martin Ødegaard is absolute dog shit. Let's be real here.
Yes.
If Martin Ødegaard leaves Arsenal right now, he doesn't get into the top. He doesn't get into a lot of the Premier League starting midfield. Let's be real here.
Yeah.
He doesn't get into a lot of midfield. He doesn't get into any of the top midfield teams across the board in Europe.
Johnny, why do you think we got rid of him? We got rid of him, but we kept Isco for a reason.
Yeah.
I'll be real. I was upset about Isco,
but still, like, it's like, yeah.
Like, I wanted this guy at Man City. I was so upset that this fucking Isco guy wanted to sit there on your fucking bench. Isco would have come to this fucking Premier League. And
you know why? You know why? Because we're the biggest club on the planet, man. Yeah, we can attract anyone.
That's fine, bro. Yeah, that's cool. That's fine. That's fine, bro. That's fine.
15 youth sales for a reason.
That's fine, isn't it? But Isco for me, Isco was he would have been my David Silva replacement, in my opinion.
I know,
bro. I would have, oh my, because my favorite position is that kind of David Silva. I've always said David Silva is better than De Bruyne for me. I know people would argue me. But for me,
I actually wouldn't disagree with that, to be honest.
De Bruyne's got moments. De Bruyne's got moments, but David Silva had the consistency, right? But like for me, if man had Isco in this, Isco would probably still be playing for us now. We wouldn't have Bernardo Silva.
Bro,
you know
Isco's
what?
a border.
Yeah, I don't want to get emotional. I don't want to get emotional still, guys. I'm going to mute my mic because this is sad for me.
Isco is class, bro. Like the amount of time Isco just like rip teams, bro. Like in terms of pure footballer, yeah. David Silva, Mesut Ozil, as frustrating as he was, is 10 times.
He's 10 times better than Ødegaard. Yeah.
Definitely.
I would take Mesut Ozil right here, right now, Fat Boy Slim settings over Ødegaard.
If you're Ozil in this game, you would have won this game.
I agree now.
If you're Ozil in this game, you would have won. You would have won this game. You would have won this game if Ozil was there.
I was upset with Ozil.
That's what matters. When you're a number 10, when you're pure-blooded, out-and-out number 10, you affect games.
Technical ability.
I don't think Ødegaard's a 10. I think Ødegaard's an 8. I think Ødegaard's an 8 in my opinion.
Ødegaard is left out. Ødegaard should be a left out. That's what he should be. He should be left out.
The same shit. The same.
But you know what, guys?
Because I remember when we were talking lyrical about Ødegaard.
He would approach Italy.
Okay, no. Put down the mic, 1. 2. I think Ødegaard's. I think like a lot of your players. I just want to chat to you, innit? I remember 2 seconds. I think like a lot of your players.
Ødegaard's better than Bernardo Silva.
They've been misprofiled by Arteta. I don't think Zubimendi's a 6. I think he's an 8. I think Rice is a 6, and he's not an 8. There's a lot of players that have been very misprofiled by your manager.
He's an old school DM. He ain't a 6.
Hold on. Did you really put Ødegaard over Bernardo? Did you really do that?
Huh?
Did you really put Ødegaard over Bernardo? Did you really do that?
No. What I said. Okay, hold on. What I said is, who's the better captain? Because don't backtrack. Listen, where's the mic? Where's the mic? And now you ain't got the mic.
Better captain.
What I said is that for me,
I'm the people's champ. I always got the mic. You told me.
Can you smell what North's cooking?
He said the people's champ.
Exactly.
It doesn't matter.
Don't make me have to raise up the eyebrow, bro. Don't make me have to raise up the eyebrow. You know what I'm saying?
No. What I said, I said Ødegaard.
Something. You told me you had a couple of stinkers. I can't lie. You mean that's why you want to interrupt me, yeah? Because you don't want me to tell the facts. But we're here to tell the facts. Let's get to the context. You told me that you would take Arteta as manager after Pep. You told me that Ødegaard is better than Bernardo Silva.
I'll explain. Can I explain?
There's nothing to explain. Just off of what Bernardo Silva did at Monaco, he's miles better of Ødegaard. What the fuck?
Of course, but he doesn't play. He doesn't play that at Man City. But what I would say is, I said this. Arteta's biggest problem is he's scared of Pep. That's for me. I've seen him obliterate teams. Even this season with Bayern.
Last season, he didn't
scared of his own shadow. Never mind Pep or Klopp or anyone.
Last
season, scared of his
season,
own shadow, bro. That's the problem.
Last season he didn't go up against Pep. He didn't go up against Pep last season. He still did. He still played the same way.
Of course, you know it's about. Okay, you see last season, right? I always tell people. Guys, you see last season, I always tell what is it? No way, you're a City fan. Hey, Diego, how about you have a picture of yourself instead of a next man? How about that? You know,
why do you want to see a picture?
Whoa.
Why do you want to see a picture?
Hold on. Because when I was growing up, when I was growing up, if I had a picture of another man as my profile picture, my friends cook me. I don't know what they're doing in schools anymore. You get me? How about that? Your dad must be really proud of you, Diego, that you got a picture of next man and you're trying to represent. Don't send no more chats. Yeah? How about that?
Is your dad proud that you ditched his club to go support City?
Yeah. He is. How about that? No. How about that? He can't stop me. I'm a big man now. He can't stop. Yeah, he is. How about that?
Jesus Christ.
But what was I gonna say? But man, interrupting. Okay, cool. Look.
You have to be able to. You know what I mean?
You got to hold yourself up, bro. Bring my thing. You little kids in the chat ain't got the fucking courage. You grew up with me, you'd have been pissed. I promise you, bro.
But why are you mad at him for your crazy takes? You're deflected. You're doing it, gal.
It's not my crazy takes. Listen. Look,
bro, that's a crazy take. I'm sorry. Ødegaard's nowhere near Bernardo Silva.
Look, guys. Look, I think Arteta is afraid of
why don't you show your face? Gianni, where do you
listen, look, I remember the game. I remember the game when Arteta become a coward. There's always a point in your life here where you might get punched in your face, right? And it changes your life. Yeah. And I remember he played against Liverpool at Anfield, and Salah, all I'm seeing is teeth. Back up, bro. Hey, bro, I can't cook you, man, when you ain't got no pictures on that, man. Your name's Witness. Bro, allow it, bro. You're snitching and that. Bro, I remember the game against Liverpool and Zinchenko got cooked. No, man's name's Witness. We can't.
Who's he snitching?
No, hold on. No, hold on. Let me talk. And I remember Zinchenko got. I remember you guys were beating Liverpool at Anfield 2-1, right? And everybody was calling for Zinchenko to come off. He kept Zinchenko on. He got cooked by Salah, and that's when Arteta became a coward. However, Zinchenko's not a left back, and Salah is one of the best. No matter what anyone wants to say, he's one of the best winners to ever play in the Prem. You get me, Diego? You can say what did Diego say? Is this guy the City girl?
Wow. Yo, you mean? Can you say?
What are you basing that off? What are you basing that off?
Do you want to know something?
You know something. But okay, no, it's crazy because when I cook Pep, yeah, he's not gonna say that because a guy would never cook Arteta, and Arteta's done more. Pep's done more for me than Arteta's done for Thingy. So now can say what they want to say. Fair. Listen, Diego. How about you go? How about it's like 2:00 in the morning? I'm on stream, innit, and I'm on a break. How about you go talk to some gal? Instead of writing fucking chats into me. You get me? Stop that. How about you go talk to some girl? How about you go pop your cherry? How about that? Because it's a nice feeling. It's a nice feeling. Trust me. Pussy hole. Anyway. My Ødegaard take. Hold on. Because these man here, they're not ready. No, fuck. Okay, not fuck them because you said not to say fuck them. But how about that? No, yeah, your dad really proud that you ain't getting no things.
That you want Ødegaard, but you would take Ødegaard. And
okay, yeah. Now let me explain the Ødegaard.
What's Ødegaard to do with you? Why are you taking out your frustration from your crazies? Why can't you be humble enough? That's why you're moving like a gal. You can't just say, do you know what? Yeah, I was bugging in that take.
Listen, I'm from the trench. We're not humble, bro. If we were right or wrong, we back
courage. That's why, because you ain't got the motherfucking courage to say that you was wrong in those takes. You ain't got the courage.
No, bro. A lot of people from the trenches are humble. A lot of people from the trenches are humble, bro. A lot of people.
It's true. I'm humble. But look. I was at your house and I watched that Nottingham Forest game. That's when they said it's all over. Yeah. Me backing Arteta. You get me? To be fair, I was trolling. But for me backing Arteta and backing Ødegaard, that was all over. Me, look, I was trying to make you happy because at the end of the day, I saw you was getting stressed. You get me? I see you getting stressed, bro.
Yeah.
Your face goes a bit red. I see you getting stressed, bro. I'm trying to, you know what I'm trying to say? See the brighter side of life. But yeah, guys, look, at the end of the day, we're gonna get Enrique, so I don't need to Arteta. It's calm. I'm gonna get Enrique. And when Enrique comes,
you're gonna get Enrique for sure, yeah? You swear on that?
100%.
Sure.
But that's if he leaves PSG, though. But that's if he leaves PSG.
We will be there. We will be there.
Here, bro.
Do you know what I'm saying? We will be there.
Okay.
But he still has to leave PSG first. Remember that.
Yeah, but I heard but PSG it's whatever, innit? Like everybody wants to play in the Prem right now. No matter who you are, you want to play in the Prem. You want to come. Okay, Real Madrid unless you get
Real Madrid are knocking.
Yeah, you want to play in the Prem. That's the only two. That's the only two clubs.
Or Bayern.
Yeah,
because Bayern are top players.
As well.
Or PSG. Or PSG.
No, PSG no. PSG.
No, what do you mean? No PSG. No. Who's the holding champions of the Champions League?
Yeah, that's whatever, bro. But nobody, but like,
that's
bro.
Whatever.
Okay. Name me the last five. Name me the last five PSG managers.
Enrique.
What are you talking about? No, but what are you talking about? Enrique, managers? Bro.
Yeah.
Listen, the club, their club has changed. Yeah, they were already getting ballers before they had Enrique. Let's just be real. When they had Unai and all these other managers, even when they had, I think Poch was there as well, they were already getting top players. Now the fact that they're getting over the line and they've got that European pedigree, you're bugging, bro.
That league is still
it doesn't matter, bro. They're a team that are up there now and considered a team that's able to win.
You think Enrique would prefer to manage? Okay, no. You think Enrique would prefer to manage PSG than Manchester City?
Well, he might want another challenge. That's the difference. He's already done it there. That's different, though. I'm talking about a top manager that hasn't managed there would definitely go there. You got like you said that Pep went to Man City because of the control, the way the clubs run. They're actually run really well now at PSG. Do you know what I mean? And now they got the European heritage. Plus they got the wages. So you're not losing all your best players. Listen, a lot of people don't respect the Bundesliga, but they'll still go to Bayern though.
Yeah, Kane went there.
The top players and a lot of times
Olise went there.
So for you to say, they went there. If you're the top team and you got the top money and you're able to actually get over the line and you now got heritage of winning Champions League, why would you not go to PSG? Obviously, it depends what other teams are in for you. If Real Madrid's in for you, you're going to Madrid. Madrid's Madrid. Barca is still a hard sell. You're probably going to go to Barca. Do you know what I'm saying? But PSG are up there, bro. PSG, they can spend more money than Bayern, bro. And now they're building the heritage. So I don't know why you're saying that. Because why would you not go there?
Enrique would come to after Pep leaves and after what Pep's left. Enrique would like to come and pick up the pieces. I know that. Don't ask me how I know that.
You know what? Unpopular opinion, man. I think PSG's team right now is better than City's for him to.
But if you ask PSG fans how much time because we've played them a lot in the Champions League. You ask them how much times they beat us in the past 10 years. They haven't got much to say.
Yeah, but that's the past now. Yeah, but this PSG, I think this PSG will beat you.
PSG.
Yeah, this PSG will beat this Man City.
But again, he can come bring Vitinha, he can bring them many guys. Why are you trying to ruin what I got going?
Yeah, but hold on. But this is the mistake. Yeah, but this is the mistake. You're saying he can bring them in, dude. You think Nasser Al Khelaifi and PSG are gonna allow Vitinha and these guys to leave? You think they're going to allow him to leave just like that? They're not going to allow him to leave.
For me, I heard he's out of contract, and I feel like he will come. If he don't sign another contract, he'll come City, innit? It makes so much sense for him. That makes so much sense for him.
I've heard Maresca is linked to you guys as well. Didn't Ornstein link Maresca to you?
No. We can't. No more board managers. I don't trust these, man, bro.
In what sense is PSG not a bigger attraction than some Premier League teams? You go PSG, you're winning more trophies than Arsenal, so it's a bigger attraction. Plus, you can get the same money.
So what is it a Farmers League? Wait, hold on. Is it a Farmers League or not? Am I confused? Because Premier League fans say it's a Farmers League. So
I don't care what they say, because then they celebrate their best players and they come from Farmers League.
What do you know what I'm saying? Do you view La Liga as a Farmers League?
Players that they like at the biggest clubs that all come from Farmers League, innit?
I'm the one who tells
João Pedro comes from a Farmers League. Caicedo comes from a Farmers League. These players came through Farmers Leagues. Do you know what I'm saying? Lavia came from a Farmers League. Do you know what I mean? At Arsenal, Gyökeres came from a Farmers League.
These guys leave Farmers League to come to bigger leagues.
That's not an English back line, bro. And Timber, Gabriel Saliba and Timber, they're all Farmers Leagues. Raya's apparently from a farmers league because there's no competition in Spain. It's just Real Madrid, Barca. Do you know what I mean?
Bullshit,
Then you can go to Man United. They got players that come from farmers leagues as well. Casemiro comes from a farmers league. There's bare players in all the top teams that come from farmers leagues. Most of the time, Haaland comes from a farmers league. Do you know what I mean? So what is he shit? KDB come from a farmers league.
Yeah, but they left.
Do you know what I'm saying?
They left.
Like when we go down the list of all the top players in the league, they come from farmers leagues. Do you know what I'm saying?
They left.
I think Salah went to Roma, and then they went and got Salah.
Bro, they came to the Prem because the Premier League has money. Let's all be honest.
What are we talking about?
Well, if we go back in history 20 years ago, everybody was leaving England and all the other leagues to go to Italy.
Yeah, that's a fact. That's a fact.
Yeah,
So it's
and then La Liga, and then Spain,
and then Spain, exactly.
Guys, you guys I've had arguments with North and said that England, the Premier League wasn't the biggest league in the world 20 years ago. It was for me. It was Italy and La Liga. They were the two biggest leagues in the world. And me and North had arguments about this. And I said, bro, Ronaldinho's never played in the Premier League. Arnaud's never played in the Premier League, but they
Cafu's never played in the Premier League.
Yeah, but they both played in La
Messi's
Liga
never
and
played
in Italy. You get me? But I've always said that the Italy, like I think Prem's been the biggest league in the world since the 2010s. The 2010s.
But it's money. That's what I was arguing about. I'm talking about money. The attraction of this league is the money. But the best managers and the best players in this league are consistently foreign players.
Yep.
Foreign players, which is why a lot of English fans, the ones in the
we know
championship, they're like, yo, the true English league is the championship. And even then, they got a lot of foreign players there. Do you know what I mean? But it's a lot less because they haven't got the money to really go abroad. But
La Liga has had a lot of Spanish players here.
Do you know what I'm saying? For me, I still feel like La Liga is the best league. I still feel like it's the best league. I can't lie. Every time I watch La Liga, I watch really, really good football. You know what I mean? I don't even prop up the Portuguese league because I feel like the football's really bad. It's not just the level of players. I feel like the football is bad. I don't like the level of football in Portugal. I think Italy always got some good teams. They always got some different teams with different philosophies as well. I think they got good teams. Bundesliga, whenever I can catch a Bundesliga game, I like the fact that they go for games and it's quite an end-to-end game as well in the Bundesliga. I think they put some good games on. It just doesn't have the money behind it. You know what I'm saying? I think the French league, the biggest problem with the French league, they were waiting on that massive TV deal.
Yep.
And that fucked up a lot of their teams. A lot of their teams are financially fucked because of that. Do you know what I mean? So I think with the French league, it's a bit of a shame because a lot of teams are spending money beyond their means. Expecting that massive TV deal, it fell through and it fucked up a lot of them.
I just think they need to get North. I just think they need to get rid of FFP. Just scrap FFP for me. Then everything will change. The whole
they
game.
don't want to do that. They get rid of FFP. They get rid of FFP. That Premier League's not the best league in the world.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, that's the reason why they won't.
And you'll have Newcastle once they get rid of Eddie Howe, and they will get rid of Eddie Howe at some point. They'll be right up there. You know what I'm saying? Like Newcastle are backed by the Saudis, bro. Yeah? You got Qatari, you got Saudi and all that. Newcastle ain't no joke. The only reason why they are where they are right now is because their manager isn't an elite level manager and they aren't allowed to spend what they can spend. Similar to Villa. You know what I'm saying? It's basically us, City, Man United, even though they've been poor recently, Liverpool, and Chelsea. That's it.
But you know what's crazy, bro? Do you know what's crazy? Let's say the Premier League is the best in the world from the 2010s, bro. Let me just make it clear. If the Premier League is the best, I think it's kind of embarrassing how they haven't been able to dominate the Champions League then in that way. Because they've never been able to dominate the UCL. I think that
with all the finances.
If you look at the difference of the finances and all that stuff.
But the Champions League isn't about money; it's about courage. But the reason why Real Madrid money
is a massive input, though.
Money is massive,
bro. Listen, guys. I played Real Madrid so much times. They're never better than us on the pitch. But you see, I'm not saying you see when Real Madrid smell blood.
Bro, we're able to hold on to our best talents, bro. A lot of other leagues are not able to do that. When you look at Italy, they can't hold on to their best talents for very long, bro. They need to be successful within 3 years. You get what I'm saying? When you're able to keep your best talent, there's a reason why Bayern's up there because they're able to generate so much money, and dominate in that league that they're able to consistently compete. consistently competing, yes, you need a top manager, bro, but you also need to be able to have the finances to hold on to your best talent. If you see the talent that's left Benfica, we would have been able to win a Champions League. The talent that's come out of Benfica has been crazy. There's a reason why we've earned way over £1 billion in player sales, the most than anyone in world football. There's a reason for that, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? Dortmund can't keep their best talent. And they're supposed to be the second biggest in Germany. Yeah? The Italian team, same thing. All of the French teams, bro, the French teams can't keep their best talent. You've seen some of the talent that's come out of Marseille and Lyon. They can't keep it. So how can you compete? Well. Most of these teams, yeah, outside of the big, especially outside the big two leagues, yeah, you have to be successful within 2 seasons. Bro, Benfica had Enzo for flipping 6 months, bro. It's getting to the point where you can't even hold your best players for a year anymore because people just come and just take your best players, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? The same thing happened with Porto. Like Porto had flipping... Porto had Falcao, they had flipping James Rodriguez. You know what I'm saying? One World Cup all of a sudden, bro. These World Cups and these international cups, bro, as soon as your player goes on that platform and performs, he's gone, bro. He's gone. That money they're taking, that money, bro, is gone. So when you're saying it's not all about money, Liverpool can keep their best players, Chelsea can keep their best players, Arsenal can keep their best players, Man United can keep their best players, City can keep their best players. Gives you a massive advantage, and you can still keep building. When you support teams from outside, like Gianni's Italian, I'm Portuguese, you see the repercussions of that. You see the repercussions of you not being able to actually build a team. It's getting to the point, especially in the Portuguese league, because the Italian league still levels above the Portuguese league. But like, you can't keep your best teams, bro. We got Ajax, bro. These men are European heritage, bro. They can't keep their best teams.
I forgot now. And they went away from their heritage. I just want to say very quickly, they went away from their heritage. That's why they're struggling.
The point was that Premier League, the Premier League club should be dominated more if they could spend more money. And I said that a lot of us spend money.
Yeah, but you've never done that, which is quite amazing. I can't lie.
Exactly. But that's always been my point, because it's not always just about money. There's a lot of factors when it comes to winning Champions League.
No, it's not always about money, but at the same time, look at Arsenal. If Arsenal had the money when fucking Wenger was here, you don't get a lot of the ballers that you have, and we would have won more league titles. So the money is a huge factor of that.
And we would have
you don't get Samir Nasri, you don't get Adebayor. Manchester United doesn't get Robin van Persie. We would have been stacked with the team. That's the problem. So the money is the big difference. Again, the money was the difference in Italy. You know, everybody talks about, Abramovich is the one who changed the game with the amount of money. No, they didn't. Massimiliano Moratti spent more than fucking Abramovich with Inter Milan. Look at all the ballers that Inter had. Again, same thing with AC Milan. The teams that have the money, that know what they're doing with it, are the most successful teams. When you take the money away, it's a completely different situation. Again, Arsenal's the best club to look at it. If we could have kept the money, you think we would have really sold off all the Invincibles? We'd have kept going. The problem was that we didn't have the money. They went through this bullshit about switching to the Emirates, and now we have to spend all this money on paying off the stadium, and it cost us to sell all these fucking players. So again, the money is the main thing. But you are right, though. A big part of it, along with the money, is being smart with who you're going to get as far as a player, and being able to build a foundation with whatever manager you're going to go with as far as playing. But at the same time, you have to. The biggest thing that the problem is with the Premier League is they think they need to get one manager, and the manager gets 5-6 years. It's the only country that does this bullshit. Yeah. You can't go to Spain, you can't go to Italy, you can't go to Germany and do this. You build a foundation of players, and you get coaches that are going to all play similar brands of football because they fit those types of players. The perfect reason why Tottenham is a shit club. Majority of them fucking players are offensive-minded players, but they keep bringing in defensive-minded managers to fix up after the offensive managers. They don't know what the fuck they want.
Johnny, that club is a loser club as well, Johnny. Like they settle for mediocre.
100%, but you also add to the losing when you don't know what the fuck you're doing. That's the problem. If you're gonna build like the situation with Real
Ferdinand back in the day.
Yeah, exactly.
No, I was just saying, Rio Ferdinand back in the day.
They sold Alan Smith to Man United.
Yep. And wasn't Alan Smith? Alan Smith was there, innit? Was it Alan Smith?
Yeah, no, I just said
Alan Smith was there too.
And then he went when Leeds United got relegated, when we lost.
But look how crazy that is. But look how crazy that is. Leeds United can spend. But Leeds United and these clubs, they can spend more money on Bournemouth. They can spend more money than some of these big Serie A teams and some of these big La Liga teams. Which is why it shocks me how the Prem cannot dominate Europe.
Do you know why that is? Do you know why that is? Yeah, because the Premier League is the Super League, bruv. You know, everyone was going potty. Facts. They were going crazy about the Super League. The Premier League is the Super League. Why do you think we can keep all of our players, like Johnny was saying earlier in that? Why do you think we bring in the most money in the world of football?
Yeah, I know. Which is
why is it marketed like it is? Because we have the most cash. Period. No one can compete. La Liga can't compete. Real Madrid, Barca, and I'll add Atleti into that. You know, is not enough, innit? And I rate La Liga in terms of technical ability of players and managers and all of that higher than all of the others at the moment. And it's sad what happens to Sevilla? What happened to Valencia, innit? What happened to Valencia? Is horrible. It's horrible. Yeah, you might not agree. I hear it.
Nah, but they're Nazis. Fuck.
But remember, Gianni, we remember last night, yeah? We were talking about that Valencia team, innit? Vicente Rodriguez, yeah? Baraja, Marchena, David Villa was there at one point. Canizares in goal. Roberto Ayala at the back. They had a proper team, bro. Look at them now. Bro. At least with us and other teams in the Premier League, we can at least have the money to replace them, innit? But in other leagues, if you're not the top teams, like, for example, in Bundesliga, if you're not Bayern Munich, you're going to struggle. How come only Leverkusen has won the league for the last 10, 15 years? They're the only team that has won it outside of Bayern Munich. You look at Serie A, it's kind of a much of a muchness, but if it's not Juve, it's Inter. If it's not Inter, well, it was Milan for a little bit, but they've gone through their struggles. And then obviously your team, Gianni, Napoli. And then you go to the French league.
Yeah, but that's the thing. You look at Napoli
or Sporting here or there.
Right, but when you look at Napoli, when you talk about that, it's because we're the only team that actually runs a positive and we're stacking money. That's the only reason why we're able to compete right now, because the other teams are all in financial shambles. But you brought up another good club that shows this even more. Look at when Lyon had money before FFP came in. Go back and look at that Lyon dynasty in Ligue 1. They were able to keep all their youth academy players, and Lyon was what Atletico was in the early 2000s. Nobody wanted to play them because they could play you off the park. Again, it is about the finances. That's the whole reason why it is what it is. You do have to be smart in investing as far as the players and everything if you're going to go with a certain brand of football. But again, the money is the overall arching problem at the end of the day. Benfica and Porto used to be able to smack up Premier League teams in the Champions League. North knows.
Yep.
North knows back in the day when the money was able to be spread around all the leagues, Benfica and Porto were no slouches in the Champions League. Again, it is about the money, whether we like it or not.
Yep. That's the facts, man. That's the facts. But listen, big up to everyone that's locked in. We're going to redirect to Lee for the emergency meeting. Big up Gianni. Big up Antonio. Yamin. Sam, Nat. Big up to everyone that's locked in. You know what I'm saying? Big up to all of you lot for your time. We're going to redirect to Lee. I'm going to see if I can jump on. Just got to talk quickly to a little beanie. I'll jump on, you know. So yeah, man. Big up to everyone that's locked in. Northside raid on the way in, and we're